Hello, CTL watchers. We are here today, D1 Finals. I am Ryan, I'm with Nathan,
Hello?
and as the D1 Finals, we got 6C versus Dinner with Jay-Z. Top two teams in the divisions. 6C been a powerhouse for several seasons now, and Jay-Z, more of a split-off team from PRS, didn't go this season. Obviously, me and Nathan would be running there if it had been. But yeah, just formation really the same players, different bagger, different fourth, but they've done pretty well this season, been solid, and they've landed themselves another finals appearance against the best team currently in the game. So let's run through this 6C lineup really quickly. You've got the average lineup here, honestly. You've got Zilla, Brody, Frozen, Artie, and Ford. Zilla being the MVP of the division, clean 40 average. I'm not sure if that's ever been done in Division 1 before, or at least not in like recent years, at least like, present time. Probably in like the really old janky days. But yeah, really impressive from Zilla. He is probably on his day the strongest runner across all these divisions. But then next to him you've got Brody, who's probably the most consistent player across CTs currently. He's known as Baby Jesus across many of the community because he just seems perfect in everything he does. You can't really pick a fault with his play. Frozen next to him, maybe the most extravagant playstyle. Used to be the CT King, fighting alongside SY against SOP in the older days of CTL. Very aggressive, very quick with his fingers. He kind of just caused a lot of havoc on the racetrack. And then you got RT running out the four. I mean, you look at RT, you don't think there's anything special, but there's a great foundation of understanding there. He kind of just keeps this whole team running, and you don't honestly need four of the strongest runners ever to do it, because with RT in fifth or sixth in the mid pack, you're going to have a 3v2 most of the time in the front, because he's just sitting on someone's triple reds. To round it up, we got Ford. Many of the CT community believe he's one of the best baggers around to do it. I think he's not quite there yet, but in fairness to him, he is quite consistent. He is always prevalent when it comes to practice. He's there for you, and he's probably an upgrade on OSF, which they've been using for many seasons up until recent. I think we're going to see big scores from Zilla and Brody today. More than likely, I reckon Brody's going to be scoring more consistently than Zilla, but we might see a big pop off from him in one matches. I guess we move to the Jay-Z lineup now. You want to introduce him, Nathan?
Yes, I'll run through these guys. Obviously, as a lot of people watching will be aware, people that myself as well as you are both rather more familiar with than quite a lot of the people out here on CT. So obviously, up first you got Soon. Been playing, basically since season 1. I've played a lot with him, know him as a guy. No, he's not quite as active as he used to be at the minute. Doesn't play as much. Maybe explains that he's averaged a bit lower this season. But I know that he's always someone who very competitive. I know he very much does not like losing and very much wants to finally get one over on 6C, because I know he was one of the ones getting frustrated in our calls and stuff over the years about how he couldn't quite get it over the line. Also famous, of course, for having one of the best item roulettes in the community. I think we couldn't go through the whole lineup without addressing that one, but hope to see big things from him. Obviously, next up we got probably, I don't know, I'll let you say what you want a little bit here, but I feel like probably the only person currently who can compete with Brody and Zilla and Pepe. Obviously, you can see 37 average, quite a lot higher than everyone else on the rest of his team. I know when we played them this season in N, it definitely felt like Pepe was kind of the immovable object, if you will, and there was just nothing we could really do to get him out of a top spot. Felt like he was definitely the most oppressive sort of player to play against. Very good at a lot of the. I think maybe people would underrate this about him because he doesn't really play arties as much, but he's very, very clever. Both as a person in real life and as a player in games. So very much someone who can outsmart a lot of people when they maybe don't expect him to be that kind of player. Up next, we got James. James, very much, I'll call him out on this, the dodge demon of the team this season. I feel, he was. We'll get to Andy a bit later, but he was definitely the one on the wavelength with Andy, controlling the bottom spots, making sure the other teams couldn't pull dodges, cheesing some points at the end of races. But overall, very solid player. I can't remember if he's ever MVP D2, but I know when he
He
was
has to,
around
surely.
in the lower divisions that he was always an MVP candidate, both when he was playing D3 back with OJ and then D2. Or I believe he was only played D2 with MI, but I can't think of anyone else. But he was always up there. I remember the season I was going for D2 MVP until I got hospitalized. Fun story. James was one of the people that was up there, I think, with me and Alpha fighting over it. I think Alpha won out in the end, though. And then lastly, you got Snoopy, bit of a newer player to the top scene. Kind of, I don't think he's played above D3 before this season, so very impressive showing from him, actually. Competed quite well, did not feel out of place in any of the matches that we played against him this season. Felt like someone who had been playing with this team for a lot longer, especially when you consider, I didn't touch on this yet, but the other three obviously are people who've been playing for years and years and years with each other, and Snoopy's a bit of a newer addition in that sense. And lastly, you got Andy, widely regarded as the best bagger at the minute. Not the most active, because I think that title has to go to MeWe, but the one that most people would consider to be sort of number one. And again, this season, kind of in a similar way to how Pepe was forward for them, definitely felt like the most oppressive bagger to play against. Kind of the guy where, for all of OJ's good work on our team, not throwing him under the bus here, Andy felt like the one guy where it was just consistently the other team pulling shock and dodging, kind of no matter what we did, which, I tie into what James does, where he controls the back and makes sure he's the one with the dodge, not the other team. Works quite well as a bit of a synergy there. But yeah, I don't know if you have anything else to add, really.
No, to be fair, I think you covered quite a lot of it. To give more credit to Snoopy, even though it's his first division with first experience in Division 1 and with these players as a roundabouts, I believe he's probably the main source of communication. I think he tries to take control of the squad. I mean, we know from experience that you can't rely on Pepe, Soon, or Mango to really control a call. They kind of just thrive off their own energy. So I think for this team to do so well and not, slip in their standard what they used to, I think a lot of credit has to go to Snoopy and Andy. And just holding down the base in that case.
Oh, for sure, because you're on the same RT team as Snoopy, if I
I
remember
am,
correctly.
yes. We were front end.
So you know him a little bit better than I do, so maybe I'll just shed a bit more light there. So I think I've seen in the rep chat they're moving into started now. So predictions before we start.
I mean, as much as I'd love to see this go to 3, I unfortunately know the experience of playing 6C more more too often than most. I think it's probably going to win 2-0. I think it's probably the best lineup we've seen in a while. They've all been playing quite actively. They're all ready to go. I'm just not sure if we're going to see JC break through this. How about you?
I mean, I'll throw sort of a double prediction here. My head agrees with you. I think 6C just been, that dominant team over the last few years. But Jay-Z did take a match off them, albeit with 6C running it. We'll call it an interesting lineup.
Was it Big Adlo?
Yeah, Big Adlo playing there. So not the 10 for 10, but they did manage to take a match there. So while my head says 2-0, my heart says 2-1. Probably still 6C winning, but I'll give that as my prediction for the match.
All right.
Well,
good thing we wrapped this up. War's just about to start.
Yep, perfectly on time. So Lost Fortress is the first one. I know this was the 6C mainstay whenever we were playing them, so I'm not surprised to see this come out race 1. We are on Pepe POV for this one.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can see a lot of aggression from the get-go. Immediately taking out Zilla's back. Red is gone off him, and he's got the quick draft with the bump.
Get the draft, a bump, yeah. It's like,
That's what you're looking
6C
for.
top 3?
Top 3 already, yeah.
3, yeah. All around the cut, though. Spots could change a lot here. But...
You'd see a star chain, though, from one player. I think Jay-Z have broken into one. Not sure who it is yet.
Ooh.
It's easy coming
Easy,
out.
not what you want to see. Somebody taken out with the fib, though, there. I think that was,
it was a good fib from
6C.
Jay-Z. Zilla's out already.
Brody.
He didn't get the CC off to Ooh, never mind. He did get the CC off to Frozen. Big play.
Someone else is off by the looks of it.
Yeah, TC
Can't quite see
Frozen.
who.
I think he's already off. 145 right now, and a back bomb on the other 260. 1345. Snoopy's in one.
Yeah, Snoopy in one. Ooh. Triple Shrooms there, so no need for him to go to the Mega Box by the looks of it.
I think this race was stuck on Pepe POV. I think there's an issue with delays, but right now it's looking very interesting. Hopefully Snoopy can hold down the fort against Articuno over there. Blue Shock winning from 6C from deep. Maybe Snoopy can make a play here, stopping.
See, Snoopy doesn't look like he
Does
got
not.
the Mega Box in one. I kind of had a
Yeah,
little
it looks
hype
like-
moment there. Looks like, well, it did
Articuno
soon.
either had the Shroom or the Mega, and he's got a comfortable lead in one now.
Yeah. Oh, Going
Trick
over the
snipe from
green there.
Artie. Very, very close.
very flashy. Yeah, Artie does, from what I know, bust out those plays from time to time. Again, you know him, very annoying player to be behind. So I'm sure Soon's probably not very happy that it's him in front of him.
One positive we can see though is that they kept Brody and Zilla very quiet this race. Obviously Brody in
blue?
fourth right now. Another blue, yeah.
On to
Articuno's not able to get the Mega Box. Swerves away the
Happy with the
green
combo.
then. Gives up space for Brody though. So they're in the exact same spots they were before. The back green on Frozen as well. Oh,
Triple Shoes 4.
are we watching
Soon's-
soon? I feel like
Yeah,
this
Soon
is soon.
shared the SD card. We got the right me on screen. What is this? Speaking of
Brody
Soon,
got
we
the
see
Mega
him
Box.
taking cut
Soon
with the
also
Mega.
Box. Smart notch him immediately.
It is Soon, you never know. Could have pulled that in
1-3
third.
right now. See if they can take
Yeah.
Brody out. Pal came, maybe the power bounce
Pow.
gets him off.
And
It
does. Top 2 for Jay-Z.
Amazing power career from Jay-Z.
I mean, without a blue, there's no way. Oh, well, spoke
Speak
too
of the
soon.
devil.
Yeah, first time Soon's been blued this season.
That's for sure.
Luckily for him, it's Pepe taking over first here, so
Nice little time green back there, trying to get someone off the rail. Does not connect.
doesn't
He
connect.
should be finishing here in first place. I think we saw Zilla come back up at near the
Yeah.
end.
Well, I mean, I see a
in the end.
bag,
A shot from 60, I believe.
I see a
Maybe
bagger
it was
in the Easter egg. I feel like that's a psycho move more than a forward play.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Yeah, I think that was a
be
shock at
chilling
the
in the
end.
Easter
Probably got
egg.
the blue one. The shock at the end seemed like it benefited Jay-Z way more. You're probably right. I think there was a
can
blue
get
on Zilla at the end.
Live
This was-
replay
Yeah,
a
it's
bit
supposed to be Zilla and
on Zilla.
see
Yeah.
the ending from his perspective. He pulls the blue, throws that out to Soon, as we know. He's trying to make the comeback over here. Red out Snoopy as well, just taking out all the top spots from Jay-Z. So we know that he breaks into second place. Is there a fourth blue shell pulled? This is
Did
the
see the
rail.
result on Pepe's screen, but I won't spoil it. Just what happens here.
Probably gonna need to look to get Pepe to fix the delay if we're gonna switch to these POVs. There was a blue at the end.
So
we
it
got
was
Soon.
it was a Jay-Z shock with a fourth blue. 60-2-3-4-5. Jesus, I mean,
Okay.
I know if I'm Soon, I'm not too happy about that one. But I think from now we're gonna stick with Zilla and Soon's POVs until we can get Pepe to change delay
Yeah,
on
we'll let
his.
Pepe know about that. We'll get the results in really quick from Zilla's POV, and we'll just run from here, I think, with Zilla and Soon. Yeah. A 2-3-4-5, even with the shock and the blue at the end from Jay-Z. 60 survive. Honestly, it's a good recovery considering Brody got powered off. It was still a very nice power com. I'm impressed they pulled that one out of the bag.
Yeah, a little bit of cheese at the end there, but
I mean,
sometimes that's what you need.
yeah. Sometimes it's what you need. Sometimes you just got to run with what you have, and that's exactly what they had.
Yep. So plus 13 to start with.
Going to be seeing an anti-1
60
race here from 60 more than likely. I'm not sure what they lean towards though.
DMS maybe? They did pick that a couple of times. Oh no. Okay, well they have Frozen on the team, so that makes sense. Yeah.
Big throws up on the team. You got to get your BCs in.
Yeah, GBA BC4, 2.
Love a late coming from Jay-Z. Makes sense. I mean, first should have a lockdown for the first 20 seconds.
But now, I mean, it's a test for Pepe, isn't it? Can he hold first here? Because it is doable, but you do kind of have to get favourable with the lag.
Well,
between first and second here.
Might require some interesting swerves and some passive play, but if you can get past the first few turns in B1, He's in for a treat.
He's
Immediate
holding it
TC
so
for
far.
Zoppy. Good fib, gets to them out. We'll see that immediately stream though.
6C. Just worry about that TC. It looks like it did pass. Can't see who that was.
Doesn't seem to look back, so I would assume that Pepe has been taken out. Yep.
Yeah, it must be Pepe. We see frozen into one there.
Oh,
Brody.
Brody's in the wall. 1-3 here. Snoopy has to try and do some damage, and he
Ooh.
gets Zilla with the do
He
nanas.
does. Nearly with the combo. Nearly.
Just not tight. I think it's just gonna be a lot of casual driving from Zilla. Like trying to get the eye on soon, see if he's doing anything in the back. Ooh.
Schumann last. I mean, I'm imagining it's going to be Zilla. No, Zilla is contesting.
Yeah, nothing from soon. Maybe try and get back over the. Ooh.
What will he get? Anything? Because you'd assume they must be chaining for blue already. Because I know.
It must be done. I think 6C have broken into top 2.
Yeah, from our.
Snoopy's been broken through. Yep, there he is.
Yep, there he is, dead.
Brody's already in 8. He's probably holding the dodge already. They've set themselves into a really comfortable position. Yes, best thing we can do now is go back to Zilla, see how he does, how he deals with the JZ come up.
And I'm trying to see. It looks like forward is sickness. It looks like if Andy is 10, so maybe a bit of a lifeline there for JZ.
They're probably going to need more than one shock to break into a frozen position here.
Yeah, well, they're going to need at least a blue, I think.
Certainly.
At least one and a shock. Frozen, I mean, you know, we played this before. Frozen SY in general, pretty dominant on this track, so no surprise to see him gone in first.
It does just complement regular track players really well. The awkward turns, blind spots, you can time, you can double back. It just fits the regular track quota.
I don't see Andy. Trying to see if he's fallen off. Yeah, it looks like he's just sitting there. So I assume
that you'd think they have the shock then if he's not by any set whatsoever.
Yeah.
So he decided to just start running as soon as in second. I guess we'll have to see what Ford's up to in a sec.
Yeah, possible 9er or maybe pulled before he mid strat. Not sure, but JZ into 2-3. So
see what Pepe can do here to Zilla. Gets a few bumps off, drifts the wrong way. Green. Nothing connects. That's a good slowdown from Zilla. Just space out. You don't want to lose too much time. Power here. Not sure they have. Miscalculation with the drift there.
But luckily, only loses spot to Brody.
And then 3 games back from Pepe. The anti-Jack can.
Yeah. Reverse. How does he do it? As Elmer would say.
Good non-avoidance there. Bit of an awkward spot, get himself around it.
Mega.
There's a
I guess
Mega.
we'll see
now.
It is.
There's a 9er coming in.
I mean, there was a blue
might cancel, maybe.
Looks like it didn't go for them on their screens, though. Oh no, it did.
No, it did.
Soon we missed it. He had a shroom in 2, dodge blue on the line. So
that's what we like to know is the prime Gooby roulette. Although
you say that he was chaining in second for probably half a lap there, so I guess
doesn't matter. Wouldn't happen to me. Wouldn't happen to me.
So JZ, honestly, I mean, to get 2-3 out of that, like Frozen obviously running uncontested, probably I would guess Artie holding the blue.
You would have to assume so. I think Brody. Yeah, I mean it's either Brody or Artie. Brody seems to be in the pack a bit, so I have to be in 8th for a bit. I guess he shroomed back up. Maybe Artie was holding the blue after all. But I mean, pretty even race for JZ. They'll have to be happy with that. I mean, Frozen obviously got the win that he so sorely desires on those kind of tracks.
So BC2 next.
Yeah, I see exactly that. That's exactly where I think we're landing next. If 6C get the track pick. Otherwise, we might see.
I don't know. What does Frozen pick in first beyond those? Maybe you know from like the 2019 days.
Mate, I wish. I think I was just shy of like a division or 2 below him at that point. He's been at the top for a very long time. To pay respect at some point. Yeah, no. I mean, definitely the BC2s. It might be just. It honestly might be more aligned.
That's not what I expected. Delfino Island.
That's interesting. I didn't also expect Shy Girl on the I mean, it's a very balanced track in general, so it also gives that's opportunity to.
They've been picking this all season, like first race whenever they're not hosting. So I'm not surprised by this at all.
It's a good thing that you've been locked in for those matches, eh?
Hey, the one match I was locked in for, and then everything else we don't talk about.
Of course. Alright, we'll start off with Zilla this race. 1-4-5 they are. I think we'll see 2 players from both teams sit at the start, try and give shrooms to the bagger so they do the interesting bagging strat, we'll call.
Yeah, a
Flip
little.
up immediately. Yep, I mean,
not
Frozen's
gonna
just
take.
not scared whatsoever. Goes inside.
Well, I know he had some choice words for soon back in the day, so.
Cut that very tight, but had to for the red. Good plays.
There you go.
Saw the other POV that soon got the better of Frozen with a side green. And
But
took
then
the
gets a TC
immediately.
as his reward.
Yeah.
TC here.
Keep an eye on
It's
him here. See if he
Mbappe.
slows down. Maybe try and pass up to a bagger. I don't think Bagger's going to get there in time, though.
It's his
Okay,
team
just-
either side of him, so.
Seems like it's just a sacrificial lamb here. Decided to not slow down and try and pass the Frozen, though. Didn't want to go too early.
I think this is fine though, because that cut saves a lot. So.
Then they're bomb too. We got Mango
not-
being the dodge demon he is, holding down the 8th spot. And I
we'll
think from the other
see,
screen,
it looks like
Psycho should be 10.
Andy is in 10. Yeah, Andy being Psycho, I should say, for the viewers. So
Casuals out here.
yeah, not tapped in, and with Soon holding the star, he did just fall off. So
This will go around. They have a lot of faith that Andy's going to get the shock.
I mean, he is one of the ones you'd put your faith in, I suppose.
Faith being said, Mango has used his bill, so the window for a clean shock is running relatively small now.
Yeah, he will see. We will see. But yeah, our POV is in both first and last here, so nobody really.
Yeah. We'll just stick around with Soon just for a little longer. Maybe we see a bit of a shock action come along. Try and get them off the flip ramp. Maybe get them before the cut.
Although I've just seen Ford off in 9. Ford off in 9, so.
Psycho will just be chaining here. He just got golden. We're going to dive off.
Yeah.
Yep. They're chaining the stars. It has to happen now. It's going to come.
And
he
we
does
do see
spam it.
shock. And I believe 3 people TS'd, so.
One of them being Mango. But this is going to be good for Soon. He should have a first here.
Soon should take this cut. I know he knows how to do it, yeah, so that should be first for Soon.
Yep, nice little first for Soon there.
Yeah.
Maybe get an eyesight on Zilla here, see if he can make a play at the end. Probably nothing that he can do though. I mean, with a Schumann 1. Yeah.
Itemless, but looks like Brody in. Although 145 for JZ.
1-4-5-6 it seems, yeah. I mean, winning races are winning races. I don't think it's enough to take the lead yet, but
they
good
stopped the
start.
bleeding. Stop the bleeding, which is always important against a team like 6C, especially on CTs, where anyone who's played them for more than 5 minutes knows that kind of like the snowball steamroll effect is a bit more brutal than maybe it is on RTs at times.
Yeah, I think it's just down to the variation of tracks, especially since a lot of them they hit very hard in terms of early running prowess. So good thing to stop the.
I think you used your start at the right time because they shock earlier. They shock everyone like, well, they've just pulled then, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
I should have like placed an N on the cut maybe. I didn't even think that he would have trip shrooms though.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just lost.
What track do you want to go? We could go rabbit now.
P1.
Yeah, they're 1, 3, 4. So.
Oh, Wicked Woods.
They're 145.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Some might say Wicked Woods is pretty wicked.
Literally.
Yeah.
They literally say that. I remember them saying that.
Alright, time to get last.
Drafts at the start are very good. 1-4-5-6. And Andy, we should be expecting to do the faster strat bagging, so he might get the heads up on forward.
Yeah, but obviously that strat's somewhat item reliant, so if his box is Bill, he's in a bit of trouble,
much
should we
equal.
say.
Yeah. Start off with
Alright.
Zilla here. He just wants to make an instant impact on first. Does not connect, soon holds his line. And then
Soon
disappears.
going somewhere.
Yep.
I think
off to
he
find a
was back.
girlfriend.
Oh no, there he is. He's back.
They should be top 2. Someone's
Lead.
streaming up very
Top
early
3,
on.
that was Pepe into 1. Just caught a glimpse of the
Very,
name.
very nice.
Yeah. There you are.
Frozen's here.
So,
Trail by
top
soon. That's
3.
2-0. Keep the count.
Yeah.
Is he first bagger?
Brody next to Zilla. I mean, Zilla, Brody here. If they can get shrooms, though, the ending cut, the big one especially, does save a lot more time than I think people tend to give it credit for. Especially with these extra
Brody immediately
boxes
getting
here.
the 2 flip tricks. Power getting from 60 over the corner.
Ooh,
And the
ow.
red in the face is very unfortunate for Zilla.
Yeah, Zilla unlucky with the item RNG there with the drop spot.
Whereas we see Frozen taking that put into 8. Quite lucky with the RNG. Getting the bill.
Uh-huh. You love to see it. And
Yeah.
was that forward slightly in 10? I
Ooh.
couldn't tell.
It's just too even to tell right now. Someone has gone forward though.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like it's a one-shot race for whoever has. We'll find out very soon. Probably want to have a look over to Soon here, see what he's up to. The 60
Yeah.
bottom 3, and he's holding blue for his team.
I'm assuming Pepe still in 1, holding it
It
down.
does seem like Pepe is still 1. Somebody's off.
I think somebody went. Oh, looks like
I
Pepe
think
must be
Pepe,
off.
yeah. It works out
Right, we have-
nicely. Blew out on Brody.
Well,
Brody's trying to
Brody.
make some impact, stream up.
So
No
Snoopy
connection
in 1
with
now.
the-
That's James, isn't it? With the TC there.
That is James with DC. Frozen's here in a second. We know he's going to be hyper aggressive in order to try and take them out at first. Not
Because
much
yeah,
he
and
can
he's
do
sitting there,
though,
so
just
yeah, it is 60 with Shark.
Well, I mean, Frozen hit the ball. Jay-Z's top 2. Star and 5th is Zilla.
Yeah. Look at this star here. I'm guessing around the bridge. Chain on the bridge if I had to throw one out
I
there.
think
but
there's still another one of the 2 bottom spots, so I think they have to go bridge. Try and limit the amount of items they can get, and they go a
Yeah.
bit early. It makes sense. Get everyone onto the items in the bridge.
oh,
Get some
no,
mega. He's going to chain this.
Chain
A
it,
bill coming
yeah.
up as well. Greens. Okay, this could be very nice for him. We can get these right. Decides to be a bit too
I
creative.
think he got him. Yeah, he did.
Did get him anyways, which is nice.
And
The back
got
green
another.
and gets James. That's very good from Zilla.
Yeah. Snoopy able to hold on to second, but that's 1-3. Just 1-3? Can't see. 1-3-4. 1-3-4 for 6C there.
1-3-4-7. I mean, it's a good race. Definitely a good race. Zilla did what he had to do. I don't think he was ever going to get Snoopy there, so managed to get Soon out with the greens, the mega. Just good job overall. And the back green on James as well.
Yeah, I mean, probably quite frustrating there, Jay-Z. Probably felt like
And
they
we
did-
have
they
a
did
pen
force run.
update as well. Looking at it, it's a bump into the wall, followed with a red shell. He basically comes to a 0 with this bump. Me being the professional referee that I am, it probably will end up getting ruled -10.
Yeah, go
But
on.
we'll
I
have to
mean,
see what the other refs say.
no. Obviously, your vote doesn't count. Just to play
It
in the
doesn't.
D1.
I participated in this division. I mean, I'm not participating any longer, but we'll keep this to myself and we'll just let the refs handle this one.
Yeah, so up 24, 6C now. Assuming baggers are correct on that table, which I think they are. So a little bit of a gap after first GP, but nothing you can't come back from.
Yeah, you want to keep your head up high here. Psycho, I think he's been doing a great job in the bagging department. I think it's just... Honestly, 6C have been using a lot. I guess even amount of shocks, really. Just kind of break back into these spots. I mean, that Lost Fortress race was an absolute mess. It was just backwards, forwards, you know. It was hectic, to say the least. But, I mean,
Meanwhile,
very good
got
match.
Soon for the Win's dream vote screen here, really, haven't we? Minus
Yeah, I mean,
Lumen
if-
Lights. Just cover up Frozen.
If he wasn't having certain dreams before, he's definitely having certain dreams with this voting screen right now.
And it picks one of your favourites here. Any stories?
Yeah, I mean, well, anyone who knows me, this is definitely my favourites. Not, however, got 1-3-4 here from 60. Probably seen Soon drive through a set immediately, trying to take his chances. Slows down a bit, gets to box 4, and Gooby
yeah.
see, Gooby do. Triple shrooms in the box.
Average Soon activities there, but
I was trying to get
he's
an
able to
off.
survive RC.
And he has a
Shroom in
shroom in
one.
one now. This should be a pretty reasonable run for him. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to take the blue shell. But he has a shroom to boot, so...
And I mean, driving wise, he won't get caught on this one, but
No,
unfortunately for him, that's not the main focus with this track.
it's not at all. Zilla here in 7th, pulls the Mega. We'll probably see him chain this very soon though. And look at the bank situation. It seems to be a little bit split right now. We'll see who passes up here. Ford in 10.
Board 10,
Shrooms
Andy
can't
off
connect with
Bill.
the Mega. Yep.
If he's holding star, then he's got pow.
Golden here, he'll be using this at the start of the next lap, trying to get through all of the possible cuts.
Hitbox.
Bit of a conundrum here. I wonder I am just kind of spiraling around. I assume there was about power use somewhere then. Gonna Golden up here. RT still holding down 2nd. Anger in 3rd. Passed up by Zilla, taking the Golden Cup. So,
Soon did
2Z
on
here.
the shroom, so still. Oh, and then the blue right after.
That
Maybe
is very rough.
the wrong choice there. We'll see. No red to combo, so he's still one.
Let's see some Nana throws up here from Zilla. Hopefully he does it after the item set.
Big niche. There it is.
Nana up.
No.
Soon anticipates it. Goes wide. Tries a box steal. Nothing too crazy right now. A second
Another
blue
blue.
shot comes out for Soon.
He's not
Good
able to
slow
get
down
him in
once
it.
again. A good attempt from Soon. Better slow down from Zilla. I think it's just be a nice little run for him. I think they should be top 2. He's not looking back, so it seems like he's pretty comfortable. Let's try and get on the Soon POV here, see if anything happen in the back. 3, 4, 5 here for Jay-Z. Look in the bag and battle. There's one bagger completely gone in 10, but not sitting comfortably yet, so maybe it's shock us currently. Oh, failed it, in fact. 60 going to start. I think they're rotating dodges. Seems like if anyone has it, would be Jay-Z. Or at least that's what they think.
Well, Soon holding this mega here, maybe another indicator.
Ends up using the Mega.
That was mega. No, I thought you mega.
No, no,
for a
just the
second
green
there, just
shell.
lag.
Yeah, green shell and Snoopy, unfortunately. Just throws some slow down with Ripple Reds. He's just trying to solidify
Good
this
avoidance.
this top 2 for 6C. Blue's out from 6. Let's see if they have a Shroom anywhere. Seems like it's not going to happen now. I think Zilla's going to tank this blue shell.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
good greens.
Green, yeah. We did see in the other POV Zilla tanking. RT still in first, so unless Jay-Z
Down
have
here.
shock here. Shh.
Look, he's just going for
Oh.
stop style play, and it comes up from Brody. Nicely done.
Get it, but they're still top 2-4, so it's not really
Yeah.
too much difference, I guess.
It's a small gain for a bad situation, I suppose, because you've sent Brody down at least a spot or 2. I think Snoopy barely beats him at the line. Small consolation for a quite bad loss in the end.
Yeah, I mean, we don't. Quite rare, actually, to see them lose that one, but I guess 6C pulling the shock does not help on a track like that one where I know. How do I say this? Shock used to be a large part of why we would win this all the time back in maybe 2023-ish.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
Otherwise,
when it
this
comes
one-
down to this track, shot comes down to a lot of the team's wins.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, another thing to note about this match, it's been a lot of blue shells. I feel like I've seen at least close to double digits, and we're only, what, 5 races in?
That was a one of a kind shot call. I will not lie. That was impressive. Dude, why did you remind me that? Now my mental is fucking boomed.
I just remember the outcome was frozen bit from it's like something Elmer would do. It's so funny. Top 2 4. BC2, maybe? That's so funny. Look at the Canadians just absolutely slaying it. Holy.
No, dude, I'm not slaying it. I'm putting in bot channel. Look at this shit. Look at
See
this
this?
shit. This
My
is
bad.
shit with a 1. Literally where? What?
You got rolled!
When I lie?
Someone trick sniped it.
Yep.
Yeah, no, BC2. I mean, I know from one perspective, obviously something you don't want to see, but I know Sue to be thinking, thank God this is gone. I know he not a fan of this one. A lot of the people I play with, not fans, but not fans of it for the fact that it's a really strong running track. So obviously a very good, very important pick for 6C here.
I mean, he might be relieved to see it's gone, but it's probably not the situation in which you want it gone, because you've got Zilla here just holding down the fort. Quick feedback on the tight turn, and it takes out at least one of the Jay-Z members, maybe 2. Got a quick 1v1 here though with 8. So he's going to win the muscle off. And I think Zilla does force him off the rail.
Yeah, Zilla able to establish himself a bit of a lead here. Backs on the low. Just to get a bit of space.
Yeah.
2-3 is that.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z, yeah.
Soon's in through right now.
Sort of
Zilla's
bit.
obviously playing very aggressive from the front, but it seems like Jay-Z has the items and the awareness just to avoid it right now.
Been unable to hit. I think it looked like Ford slightly 10 again.
Awkward power there.
Nice hop
Good hop
dodge.
dodge, and he gets the bomb to reward him. Bomb back on the turn, and he's taking down Brody.
Somehow doesn't hit both of them, but he does get Brody.
Yeah, very good reaction time from Frozen, as expected. I think it's going to be a lot of nothing for this POV, unfortunately, right now. Zilla even worse. So
Yeah. Even less of something from Zilla's perspective. So.
Yeah, we're not seeing much right now. We do know they're 2-3-4. I think it just come down to if there's a shock come lap 3 and see if 60 can break back into these top spots. Fib over the wall, adventurous for sure. I don't think it's ever connecting though.
I like the idea, but I don't think it actually got across the wall in the first place.
Yeah, well, I mean, 2-3-4 currently. It looks like it was
shock.
a 6C shock. I wouldn't imagine Jay-Z shock ever there.
RT? So I think moving quicker than everyone else. Quite tell.
It's definitely one of them.
It doesn't
Not
look like it's really done anything. Zilla still first, but
We're challenging over
two-
4 now. 1-4
Yeah.
probably the best scenario here for 6C. Just gonna be muscle out for James and 6C member back there.
and if we switch to, we see it actually there come through. So Zilla does get blued on the line. Pepe able to overtake first there. So you would assume a winning race for
Yeah, I mean,
Jay-Z off of that.
it seemed like Soon finished third in the other POV. So worst case is 1-3-5. That's always winning.
And I think I saw Frozen cross last there.
Yep.
On Zilla's screen, so maybe a slightly bigger winning race than we thought.
Unfortunate blue for 6C, but that's the gamble you take when you decide to use a shock. You reset all the items. Anything can happen.
Definitely, and I can say that the pen earlier -5. So your professional opinion was ignored.
They don't like my professional opinion. They hate the facts. They hate the truth. But -5 does seem fair. I suppose, you know, if you take into account what the bagger did and what
If we hold it even one more set, we get bottom 2 for sure. Probably like 1-4 bottom 2 at best.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm just curious because I couldn't see what was happening in the back, so that's why I asked.
Yeah, it wasn't looking good in the back. I got back bombed past TC and then start off.
Yeah, and then I got back bombed as well, and then triple redded and then TC'd while holding blue in our highest spot. It was like actual just fucking torture machine.
What are we thinking?
Rabbit.
I don't know what.
Oh,
Already
Toad's
sound-
Temple! Toad's
Or just sound like
Temple!
the data of least played Drax and going
Wait,
up.
do they know?
They don't.
I'm like
clearly.
38th worldwide.
I don't think Snoopy's putting this one out the bag. So yeah, we've got
Oh, he
Morehouse
does pick
Mountain
it.
coming through.
Picks
The new-
Mango's vote as well.
One of the new additions to CDGP. Definitely rated by some and questionable by others.
One of the
But-
tracks of all time, certainly, with the Moai heads everywhere, the little Moai.
This could be a
Goombas.
very good pick from Jay-Z though, because I imagine the competitive mold with this track for Wars isn't really broke through yet. I'm not sure if there's really any teams that have given it the light of day.
I think I've played it about twice, and it's kind of just been every man for himself. So
Yep,
far.
and now it's got to be all man come together. See what happens.
Uh-huh. Oh, and
Good
Pepe able
bump
to
there
hit the
from
bump.
Pepe. And Green's behind Zilla too. He might get Jack canned here. Gives the attempt. Does
No,
not connect.
He missed because he only threw 2.
Yeah,
wasn't a real
very good
Jack can.
point. He didn't fully commit to the Jack can. And a Shroom 2
See
coming in for Zilla.
Shroom 2 here, but Pepe. a
He
bit of
should
a
break
lead
into
for
1. I
himself.
feel like he can just avoid the ramp pick completely.
Yeah, if you Shroom inside. Oh,
And there it is. Nice little Shroom cut there, get into 1. Try and force Pepe into dirt. I think he's off him at least a little bit.
Pepe able to break back through. I think he got a draft.
He
Looks
did get a
bit.
draft. I apologise, Pepe. I was not familiar
Oh
with the game.
shit!
And
Little,
Zilla's let him know that he's still there, taking over the first
Yeah,
position.
little clap back.
Switch over to
Get out
Soon
my
here.
way.
Holding the star in 5th. I have no idea what the bagging meta is over here, so I have no clue what.
It's kind of how should we say? It's just flat back. You know, I think.
I'm using that
think
start
Mario
early and swerving
Circuit.
about. It seems like 6C would have, if anyone. Mango has the TC. Not looking too good here for Jay-Z.
It is 2 and 2 in the back.
They can't coordinate boxes, unfortunately. So it seems like the bottom two for Jay-Z is basically out of this race unless a shot comes through for them.
I mean, the ending cut does say a decent bit, but I mean, a single red is not.
He's gonna have to commit to it either way here. Yeah. And another bounce over on the ramp.
2 bounces. Mango cheesing a little in-divs off him there, but probably not what they were looking for with that one. I guess
I think it's got to take this one back into the lab, it seems, because Zilla was prepped and ready for any of 8's nonsense.
Yeah, 8 kind of getting shut down there after we thought he'd got the better of him.
Yep.
Flat back, this is why Zilla has the CT champion in his bio, something like that. Can't remember
The pronouns. He only wants to be known as the CT or the champion. Not both, mind you. Just one or the other.
Macy said this Moyai track is actually good.
So yeah, that was a good race from 6E. Starting to break a hefty lead here. Another winning race by the end of this GP, and they look pretty clear. 50 points is a hard deficit to make up over 4 races against such a strong opposition too.
Yeah, somewhat starting to sail over the sunrise there, but again, kind of one top 4, like people always say. I know it's a big ask against a team like 6C, but one top 4 and you're right back in it. But was a Color Wonderland gets picked, I'm going to go out on one and say I can't see that happening.
No. If Broken Peer comes out, it's anybody's game. But
nope.
With Color Wonderland getting picked, yes, the light is definitely dimming on the chances here.
Lights are fading out, shall we say, not despite how bright and colourful this track is. It doesn't accurately reflect how Jay-Z are feeling in this moment.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, they probably have to make a play here to try and get Bill. They want to go aggro with the shock more than likely. No one slows down for it. No box 8 either. I'm not sure if that's what they were looking for really, but
2
that's
people
what they
hit
got.
out. Tell who that was.
One of them was RT. Other one more than likely Jay-Z member.
Zilla?
Red
No.
does not connect on Zilla. I think each is dead with TC here. And that might be Frozen behind though.
Frozen,
Frozen
and
and Brody. Okay, so Jay-Z in the top 2 lead currently then.
Did see Zilla on the other side fail the cut actually, so you see him respawning there. So you would
Soon,
imagine.
unfortunately, both POVs actually kind of in a awkward situation here.
Okay.
Soon more awkward than Zilla. I think
We'll
have
go to
switch
Zilla.
Yeah.
We'll go to
Ferguson.
Zilla.
Action in this race.
Yeah,
See,
red.
Frozen RT over there in 3-4, but there's still a top 2 for Jay-Z at that point then.
So you got.
Ford's already after the ramp. Where's Psycho? That's the question we want to be asking.
Ooh, and Zilla. You will get the respawn, I think.
Yeah, respawn's
Yeah.
very lenient. Oh, other POV, because quick clever look. Soon has the bill.
Oh! Soon has. I think he just started forward. I think he just started shock out of him.
That'd be
Sure,
massive
though.
if that's true. But I don't know where Psycho is. I think Psycho's very far ahead forward. So.
Maybe Andy. Are you sure he's there? Is he not DC? I haven't seen him. Oh no, there he was. I just caught a glimpse of him. I don't know what he's doing over there though.
Not a clue in the world what's happening with the baggers. But looking at Zilla's screen here, we have Mango holding down the 4 at 1, but 2, 3, 4 here for 60. They might see a shock play come in to try and time the shock growth. Get Mango off the cut up here. I think they've left a bit too late though, so they're probably going to just play around getting 2, 3, 4. Pow coming out.
How on the cut?
Does not connect with Mango. Only hits RT, so he's got a bigger lead in 1 now. As long as he plays safe here, I think he's got
is
this.
RT off? I think RT's
RT is
off.
Mango just had this one on lockdown. Soon still has Bill in 6 in the other POV. If he just uses this as his mid-spot players are going round the cut, he should be good for 5th here. He used a bit early.
He's trying to build forward, I think.
I think he actually might connect it.
I'm not sure, but the build? No, it's not going to last. But that should be 1. 4, 5?
Definitely one for Shock coming at the end, trying to shock, I think, Shazy off the ramp.
We're trying to kill Pepe,
Assuming,
but I can't tell if it worked.
I mean, they're good enough. Assuming it does work, it's 146 to Jay-Z, but it's a good breakdown from the spots early on. No box 8, but they managed to take out 2 of the 60 members, getting top 2 lead. I think Snoopy fell victim to 60's prowess here, but Mango held down first like a champ. A CT champ, you could say.
Oh, you could. Good, Mango. But yeah, it looks like, I think is that +1? Is my maths doing me right for Jay-Z?
That is +1.
So I
And
mean,
they're going to need plus many more to get back into
despite
this
being
lead.
down, I have to say they have done a decent job. You think BC2 and now that, a decent job of kind of keeping 6C's more notorious runners at bay. But
Yeah,
they
it's just about taking advantage of your own tracks, now,
Yeah.
isn't it?
those other races with their own tracks, they've not really capitalized at all. So almost down about what we expected, but
I mean, at this
almost in
rate,
the opposite way.
with the rate things are going, you might just pick Rabbit Hole now.
Yeah, why not? Sod it.
Try the 6C Gambit here, just pick all their tracks out of the way now.
Yeah,
Used to be doing
6C
best of
Gambit.
theirs.
Well, I mean, I think we used to play that occasionally.
Mm.
And with the days.
I'm actually driving like I'm punch drunk.
And we got Castle Time Lava Lake. Have I been transported back to 2020?
I think
Smoke
Cat's
screen here?
Frozen's currently performing big time in D1 finals.
Oh well, I mean, I think we're way off that one time. What was it? Nearly 140. I think the
It
first
was
of the finals
139,
actually
yeah.
watched. Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
Now, if he runs that, I wonder if we'll ever see anyone pull up a bigger. I think that's still probably the best performance we've ever seen in finals, like individually.
I'm getting 8th there.
Wondering if I'll ever see anyone really better than that. But
Well, I
think
mean, you might be able to see it, but
performance
6C
is-
keeps stacking up their squad. I don't think you ever see another individual performance just like it.
we see that. I mean, 8. You know, getting the better of Zilla twice there. I think. I mean, the bomb a little bit less skill.
That's impressive, yeah.
You know, they all count.
You have to connect for it to be worth, and he connected twice.
Exactly. Oh,
And Zilla's off in 8, and I think we're supposed to go to
uncharacteristic there.
Soon here.
Yeah. Soon and first.
Bit shaky here, but he's got a nice little lead, so maybe he can make some tricks like plays.
Nope.
Opting
Again,
not to, just wants to
uncharacteristic.
drive.
Soon, very flashy play style. So I'm shocked.
Perhaps
Just honestly
he's,
shocked.
Maybe he's just locked in. Maybe he doesn't want to do any silly business, you know?
Sure.
Never mind, off it goes. He's
I'm
just
interested to
picking
know
his
though,
times.
because you see Andy and Ford there at a minute in. I feel like, is that normal? Is my brain messed up with the timings for this track? I feel
The
like
only way that happens is if they both sat at the pipe until 30, one got Bill and the other missed the box.
Mhm.
So, I mean, the Maggots just having a good old fun time. We see Ford has now broke away in 10.
110. Andy going forwards though. I'm not sure what that means.
Seems like he would just be chaining up the set at 9. I don't think he's ever going to catch him now. Makes sense to do so. We see 8 started by Frozen.
Frozen, yeah.
Megadom?
You would assume 6C pull. Yeah.
You have to assume so. Ford is bygone in 10. He's just chaining up
Although-
the pipe at this point.
Yeah.
Could have Bill as well. I mean,
Chinning at the
Worst
pipe.
case scenario, he has to hold to this cut and predict that they're going to shock them on the cut if they don't have.
We'll see soon.
They'll probably cancel, right?
no.
Yeah, they're Bill.
See a Bill. Sure who that is. It's
That's 8 coming in with a bill.
As a
A
Ducks.
shock as well.
Oh.
Big duck situation there from Psycho.
W Ducks work, as he would like to say. And soon
W
there,
Ducks in.
getting his blue cancelled as well. So that's got to be that top
That is a
3.
top 3.
Yeah, so now I see a little bit of luck. You know, Bill 8, Shark 9. A little bit fortunate, but making the most of their track pick as we were requesting them to do. So
They
Can't
definitely
complain.
listened. Yeah, I mean, bit of love with the SD sharing, it seems, from Soon for the win. Good old Bill and Shock 9. Maybe the
Yeah.
most devious combination of items in this game.
sharing the love. You know, his SD card. I have held it in my hand. There was definitely an aura. Definitely an aura.
Dangerous.
Yeah, maybe that's emanating. Unfortunately, Mango getting last there. They're not as huge as it could be, but I mean, you'll take a top 3 any day of the week.
Yeah, I mean, anything to claw back at this lead now. Doesn't really
It
matter
has
how
got-
the points get around. It's just you getting them back on the board.
I mean, it's cut the deficit down to 28. So, with 3 left, you chain another race here. I don't know, top 3. What I'd go. I think if it was tagged norm, we'd probably go Halogen here, but I can't see these guys picking that. So,
Yeah, I don't
curious
think
what they'll
there's
choose.
much of a chance they will.
It outlasted my star.
They don't really like to pick the meta running tracks, do they? They always have their interesting nuances, especially with all the interesting streamless tracks there across all the CDs.
2-3 years ago, Soon's picking. What do you call? Well, funny you say that because they have in fact gone against what you've just said, and I mean, years of experience of picking Infernal with them tells me that maybe that's not the play, but I'm sure I'll be made to eat my words now I've said that.
You never know. This might be the time. Maybe we were the issue.
Yeah.
And we won't find out just yet, though, because 60 get the rabbit hole pick that they've been
Rabbit
looking
hole.
for several races.
Yeah. No, like, obviously, it was a pleasure to see this one. One of the better tracks still left in. If you ask me, but probably not from the perspective of Jay-Z right now, who maybe not what they want to see.
No, definitely not. I'm sure Snoopy's not thrilled to see such a same conundrum ahead of him as Zilla and Brody on the track.
You got a bit of insider information there with Snoopy, or
Just an
going out on
educated
one?
guess, I'll say. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Obviously, Pepe does hit the box there.
Yeah, Zilla knows that left box is instant death. But I
Can't.
think he's
Oh,
fighting for second here. TC coming
Teleporting.
out for somebody. We'll see who's going to get connected with that.
Frozen.
Frozen had it, pass off to Pepe, but Arazu streamed back up, and it's a top 2.
No, we don't call him Arazu. I've told him this. I will never acknowledge that name. Always be soon.
Oh, Gooby. Gooby here.
We do
Don't
see.
see
I mean,
Frozen.
to my knowledge, Frozen likes this one, so not too.
I
shocked
can't see
to him
why
up
he
there.
would dislike it. He's been part of SOP as well, and this was a SOP mainstay.
Oh, was it? I mean, I remember this being. I mean, obviously, this is more of a. To my head, Emil, Luke.
I mean, put it this
Russo,
way: anything old or
guys.
anything new, SOP were about it.
Anything in the middle, they don't really care for, huh?
Yeah, no, not really at all. Has to be either 1984 or a newborn child. I see him bin it off.
I think Zilla wanted the little trick there, but
Yeah,
weird bit
no
glitchy.
can do,
Nothing
unfortunately.
particular, though.
They're chilling 1-3 though. Frozen playing surprisingly passive here, but maybe he's just waiting for the awkward turns up here to launch the nuclear waste.
Almost sniping himself there. Suppose we'll see in a second. Frozen does
That
hit
is
the
a
wall,
wall.
though.
But does he burn a stream
It
there? No,
works.
he had a Nana. Yeah, no, fair enough.
We take those by any means necessary and all that.
Looking very awkward there, but survives the low trick. He's probably going to chain this stream, as he does there.
Let's go a little early, but makes it work.
Mishap there from the 60 side. Switch over soon. The blue is
See a
thrown. I
blue?
think it connects on Frozen. Mishap from everyone. Nobody wants to win.
It's the win, except James here. He's trying to win.
Yeah, James is taking it a bit seriously here. 2-3 here. Stream in third for soon. He should get into first here if he does everything correctly. High trick, so maybe I'll go eat my words.
Yeah, as I said, I don't think the cut saves quite. Oh, never mind. Just about.
Just about. And if he
Bustling
can
battle
force
here.
Zilla away from him here, it'd be amazing. Seems to be taking the tightest lines. Zilla spaced out a bit, giving some respect. And just
Think he-
holding that one.
Zilla probably gone wide there for the second box.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get that protection would have got redded out otherwise. We do see Soon in first. I'm wondering about the shock. It looks like they're both. Actually, no. Right as I say that, I see a bagger emerge from Zilla's head there in the bottom right.
Emerge from the darkness. And
Looks like
it
it's
seems to be
Ford.
Ford. And
Yeah.
the shock spread over the river.
Soon on
He's
the
on
round.
the boost panel.
No, like probably the
Poorly
one.
executed. Yeah.
Oh.
He might pass
It-
from the empty grow here. He does. No bump off
Yeah.
though, but he does take over one. See if Soon can do anything about that. Nana out. He's swerving about. Yeah,
Well,
I mean, awkward
yeah.
situation. Not sure if we're going to see anything else from this race. It seems like these two are. They got a decent enough lead over the rest. So they're
I
going
mean,
for a box, maybe a back after the ramp here.
Those two aren't going to hit cards, I don't think. Yeah.
No,
Both.
you wouldn't expect them to.
Very, very fond of this track. So,
Soon finish immediately.
Change
It's a
at the end.
1-3 for 6C. I mean, you have to win that race if you're 6C. It is your bread and butter.
Yeah, with especially now the melting Shroomless is gone, they don't seem to pick that one anymore. So this is their go-to, I suppose, these days.
Yeah, I mean, you would say it is just their track.
I mean, to be honest, if I have to keep playing against them, I'm cool with this one being their track.
But results
said-
come in 1, 3, 4, 5. That's a big winning race. It's now looking dire.
I think that outside of a top 4 next race, that has probably put it beyond Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we do see actually Soon and Pepe second and third overall on scores.
All I did was back to Fib. I backed to Fib right before the turn. Not even.
Seen the,
It was clean.
I suppose you can call it more inexperience coming from Snoopy and Manga in the highest level of the game.
I think they're the only ones who are strangers to D1 finals.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone else here has been here, I think, a minimum of 3 times, if not more.
Yeah, well, I've been here 3 times with at least half of this lineup on both sides. Actually.
I don't know if I'm gonna get there.
You see DS Rainbow Road coming out, very
Yeah.
not a very
Very
good
complicated.
recreation of the track it's meant to be, but a very strong running track. So 1 for 2.
Yeah. Definitely what 6C would need here for everyone on the track. They don't get it
Not
though.
gonna get
Class's
it.
curse, of course.
Yeah, Broken Pier. I mean, this another one I'm personally partial to. Should have won this one against Jay-Z. Put the salt shaker emoji there. But definitely one that I know they were very good at. And I know the bagging on this can be a bit weird if it's something you haven't practiced, because it's a little bit blind. So maybe an edge there for Andy. A shock on this one is very important.
No edge for Soon, unfortunately, as he burns out from the get-go. But I suppose getting box 8 here is more than good enough.
I'm gonna say, like, this is probably one of the last tracks it matters on. Probably maybe Riverside Park, and then this is the next one.
Yeah, pretty much. Golden Haze gonna break back immediately into the top spots. Frozen, way in the stream, trying to get a bump off, doesn't happen.
Ooh.
Interesting red.
Yeah, we see, I mean, again, maybe even more so than Riverside. Just doesn't matter that he burned out, does it?
Yeah, just a whole lot of nothing. See what it is currently out in this race. He's got the
Yeah.
Shroom 2 behind Soon. Goes for the rail strat, trying to be very
Ooh.
sneaky and very flashy for the cameras.
Just inside that green, I mean, no hidden Nana. I remember Soon being very happy when he Nana Brody on that rail once. Surprised to see him not try for it again, but
Should be a
Stars
pretty
did off
easy
the
overtake
line.
here for Zilla. This upcoming shortcut. Just Shroom into 1. Bit of cool in the background. Someone sounded quite excited. But yeah, I mean, just
Oh,
both POVs here.
there's a blue.
A
It
blue
will go
call,
for
slows
Soon.
down, gets
Slow
Soon
down.
instead.
Zilla there. I think Soon thought it had already targeted him by the looks of it there.
Yeah,
Sweet.
miscalculation from him. Suppose with his teammate in 3, he couldn't hard commit to it as much as he wanted to.
But it's alright, as we say. Nothing really matters until lap 3 here, and I think his teammate did go over into first.
Teammate should be in 1, 6C. Brody over here, got the TC. See if the GBR even like kicks in. Only partially. See Zilla over here got the Shroom as well.
Zilla in 3, yeah, but that James taking cut in 1, and Snoopy taking cut in 2, top 3 taking cut, so...
It will end up being top 4 because we know Sooner the Shroom in 4. So I don't think spots are going to change too much. Snoopy with the aggressive red shell doesn't get it, but doesn't get hit,
he
which is important.
soon able to
And
hit
it's-
out? Where is
Ooh.
he? Where's 8? Our Lord and Saviour, where has he gone?
Can't see it
See,
anywhere. Oh, the red off.
Frozen does, though, get that was Soon
Oh.
off. At the
Very
end
clutch
there.
red from Frozen to
Huge
Soon.
plays from Frozen. Think about it in the way, sort of bigger picture. Top 3, probably 5 or 6 there. He just
I
pulled
think that
one
was going to
off.
be top 3-6. But that was a quick kill off with the red, and I think now it's almost curtains for this Jay-Z team.
Yeah, I mean, that was their chance, and Frozen pulling the plug there at the end for them. See, not what they want to see, but
Oh,
because if you're partial to a 6C win, you sort of the Man City fans of CTL, so to speak. Partial to that
Oh.
6p, as Pep was so kind to remind the Liverpool fans.
That's a good question, actually. To the Twitch chat out there, if 6C ever stops playing, where will you Man City fans go next? Who
I
would
think-
be
I
the
think-
best team on the block?
If you think about it, we truly were the Liverpool. We rocked up for one season, nabbed it, and then couldn't quite get it over the line ever since.
God, it kills me inside to be called the Liverpool of CGs, but you're absolutely right.
Would it kill you
We're
even
just-
more to be called the Luton Town of CTs? And don't even get me started on my.
I was already in the Luton Town of CTs this season. Don't get me on that. All right. But yeah, I mean, up 34 for 6C. This is basically wraps. They're gonna need either top 4.
Jamble action here.
They
Just
decided
drop
to-
burn. I think that's an
Interesting.
interesting choice to burn because, as much as I know they're not fans of it, I think we won that quite often against them. If memory serves me. So I'm interested to see that as the burn. But
6C decided
6C,
not to burn, even though they have a fairly obvious win at this point.
I feel like maybe they just don't care or are going on the basis that the pen might not be a pen, even though it kind of obviously will be. But
Yeah, we may never know, but they picked DSBC. There probably will just be a win from here. I think Andy has to run here, and he is. You'll see Fordson at 10, and Shrooms, immediate from Zilla, Bomb out and
Yeah.
Snoopy. It seems like a pretty clear-cut race from the get-go, honestly.
yeah, bomb onto the whole room. Zilla with a shoe in 1. Can't quite see who that is in 2nd. Soon, yeah.
Yeah, Shrooming over.
One water.
Not much to
himself
be
up in the
said
lead.
or done here, really. Best he
Oh!
can do here is green up on the spiral.
You'll
Fib
see in
rotates
a
away,
second.
does
Zilla is hit
connect,
out.
and he's off the spiral. The cog.
Infamous triple greens up on there.
Suppose you can
Ryan
see that in his
knows.
cognition. But yeah, triple greens up on the cog.
PTSD.
Yeah, chill out.
The other way around this time, but too little too late, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good top 2 lead player for Jay-Z, but not going to
Zilla.
matter unless Andy can pull something out of the bag here.
Yeah, Andy, Snoopy, doesn't look like Jane. Oh no, Andy just got
And
bombed.
there's Andy. Yep, he's just gone upwards, Haywards, flipping the bomb.
Rear view, yeah, not something that he will want to see. And I think Zilla really with these, he doesn't have to get.
Or
He doesn't have
sitting
to
out
break
wide.
top 2, does he?
Not really, no. If they
No, but I
have
think
dodges,
Shock's
if they
coming
have
here.
the bill, it will more than likely come here.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Yeah. Because even if he doesn't get them off the red, yeah,
There's the
An
red. And he
unhappy
got
Shrek.
both. There's an unhappy Shrek and an unhappy Gooby. We see Farty over here.
Farty. I just noticed the name.
All reliable. Getting into first. And Zilla's closely following behind the second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
but this
all
point
that
you
all
just-
that retro rewind experience here from RT, a couple of months ago on this track.
Yeah, good old
saw all
Farty
that.
with the experience.
Tapped in on the CPL pack.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a miracle and a half now for JC to get this win. Maybe a shocking 9, a Billinate, a balloon, whatever spot they feel like. And maybe a few megas in there.
And I mean,
We'll see something
miracle when
magic happen.
Baby Jesus is on the other team is asking for a lot, really.
It really is. God is not shining down on you when you look at Baby Jesus on one team.
You have to find Baby of some other religion.
Funnily enough, they are 2, 3, 4, 5 with the start in 5. Best case here is if they go start early, maybe get a blue,
Yeah, but
and
Frozen
that's
just
all gone.
yeah, he wasn't feeling it. He just pulls the plug again like he did on
He
Broken
truly said,
Deer.
fuck that shit, and pulled out his bill immediately. Not playing
Whoa.
around.
Big boy words on the stream there, but yeah,
Yeah.
pretty to the point.
You get the idea.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, interesting. They're still 2-3. They're still trying to hang in
2-3,
there.
But it's just
Hey,
too
getting some
little.
more indivs. It doesn't look like Artie failed actually at the end. So
Artie turned into Farty once again.
yeah,
Playing
maybe
the streamer's
maybe
chat
not
here.
so tapped in on the CPL pack, but I don't care.
No.
They've already
And that's a
won.
win for 6 in match 1.
Yeah, all of you. I mean, just continuing really as they have done, pretty much
Yeah, you
ever
can't
since it
really-
became what you call it, GSC, even post demerge, just yeah, no chill.
Yeah, no chill whatsoever. They take these matches by the balls, and they let you know that they're here to take it. It is theirs, and it will be theirs until they decide otherwise.
Soon it'd have rather more fun if they did it that way. Yeah.
Well, chill. Yeah, all right. This will
Throwing
take
my boy some shade there at the end, but yeah,
Yeah, I got
take a bit of
I
a
mean-
break.
triple streams right behind you and beat everyone as well.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
It's probably Pepe hosting, right?
No way, I turned the stream on and they're like, oh, it looks like Artie failed in first and got comboed to 7th.
Failed in first. Because they didn't see the blue zoom past me. Like, now I'm dropping all my
Someone from my friend roster.
Let's watch AI versus SE.
That match like decides both their fates. Like whoever wins that, like
Gets a chance at
I don't know.
life.
Yeah, whoever wins that, like actually gets a chance at playoffs.
Guess this guy's just sitting on his.
I hate opening the room. Oh, he opened.
I
Yo,
joined.
I could take two if.
I'm taking 2 and
This needs to end fast so I can either squeeze in this match or like go hit the fucking hay for like 40 minutes before work.
All right, we are back. I say we, I mean me. Nathan will be back soon. We're just having 6C and Jay-Z join the rooms. It won't be too long. Me change up by James. He just felt like it. Why not? But yeah, back after the first match, it was, I wouldn't say a convincing 6C win, but it was definitely a controlling 6C win. I don't think they ever lost the lead. I think they always had it on lock. Didn't show many signs of weakness, but then we saw a few flashes of inspiration from Jay-Z, especially came from Snoopy as well. Soon, I reckon, you played better than I expected. I'll be completely honest. I'll keep it up front and honest with all of you. Better than I thought he'd do. Just good performance from Zilla, Brody. Our team up quite big in the first 6 as well. Frozen did what he had to do. Playing very aggressive. He was in the front quite a lot, actually. More than I expected him to be. And of course, I mean, it would be weird if I didn't end up mentioning the Zilla 127. It's got to be one of the top scores in D1 Finals history. The top score that I know of is obviously Frozen 139. I mean, I don't think we'll ever see anything like that ever again. Unless the team splits up. So, going into match 2. Race 1. Jay-Z hosting this time, obviously. They're the second seed. So, they only get 1 match to host if it goes to 3. Let's have a look there. Probably going to be on Zilla's stream for a bit. I'm not sure if Pepe's fixed his delay. So for the time being, we'll be running Zilla and Soon until we know. So
I did ask Pepe.
And the second man's back. Nathan, welcome back.
Yeah, what have I missed? It looks like it's the same vote screen except it says road instead of lake.
Yep,
Same
and they
result.
got the road.
I like this one a bit more than the other one, so let's see what happens here.
Likewise.
Oh, IF track picture from you right there.
Oh, fucking brilliant track, as one would say.
Your boy would be proud.
He would be very. Gonna see Zilla try and get ahead of 1 here. 1 starts ahead. 8 is not one to give up easily. Brody drafts up. 2-3. Maybe a fib on the strat here.
No. He's more niche than that. He's got something planned.
Seems like there's maybe a bit of a communication there. Soon saying he had the reds, he had the backup. Jay-Z there, also with more reds from Snoopy. And he's kind of just doing his own little role there, deploying to be the annoying one, let's say.
Being the goblin for the team this race.
Taking over the role that I found myself in a lot in these matches.
But I know this is one where Jay-Z have actually got like consistently really strong races, so in a way I'm surprised to not see this come out until now. But I suppose you gotta save some of your stronger picks, haven't you?
Yeah, you can't go full blown, can you? You gotta keep some in the
I
back.
mean, we went the full distance last time, and you sometimes by match 3s you saw there's just some weird stuff that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
You go through your stuff too quickly.
TC out there, not looking good for 60 currently. Brody behind Zilla as well. Power here though could be big if we can get something off here to get all the items out.
And he will get blue out soon. He was holding it on the other POV.
And the stream out from Pepe as well. I think Frozen in the air. Maybe you can take the cut. Does take
Frozen...
the cut. Doesn't make it though.
It looks like he failed. Yeah.
Yeah. Zilla's gonna be burning these shrooms. Looking to chain. Boxing 6. More of the same.
Possibly. I mean, there's a big split between the baggers.
There is.
We see one
just chaining off, and the other one driving forward. So we have to assume the one further ahead has the shock now.
Yeah, whoever's in 9th at the minute has, but we don't have eyes on who that is.
Interesting power there. I think must have been 60. Yeah, kept the shrooms very nice. Just trying to get
Jay-Z off the set.
If they powered the shrooms in the... Oh, no, never mind. Jay-Z has the shock. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it to the cut. Maybe they have to shock somewhere.
Oh!
Cheeky Jack can there from Pepe. We're going to see a 1-3-4 here for Jay-Z. He's going to align for cut. Probably going to see a Jay-Z shock here if they have.
Brody hit out, though.
He's been hit out by Pepe again.
Yeah, Brody hit out by Pepe. I mean, interesting. No one going for the spin drift, because obviously going for drift does telegraph what you're doing. You said the leather in the post, hey, I'm doing the shortcut, but I mean, Zilla making the most of it here.
Definitely a good back red there, and Jay-Z as well. Tries to stream tight, just a bit flashy. Don't think it's going to gain anything or
Top
lose anything
two.
from it.
I couldn't see. It looks like.
It's a top 2-4, but I think Snoopy might have been blued in the line.
I think
You're looking
Snoopy.
like
No. Looking back on Sins on the other, Snoopy crossed before 8. So I think he did make it to the
Lucky
line.
man. Bit of blue lag
Just
on the
made
line.
it.
You have to assume that blue targeting Zilla on Snoopy's screen then. Fortunate man, but a very strong race for Jay-Z.
Yeah, as I said, lap 1, you know, one where they seem to consistently get these big, like really big races. I mean, top 2, 4, 5 to start off with is exactly the kind of response you want. I mean, is James on the Peter Griffin me? Am I seeing that right?
He is on the Peter Griffin me. He felt like there
Yeah.
was a disturbance with his old me and decided to flip the script. And
I know,
he's
I
gone from
know.
8 to 1.
He's been a fan of that ever since I pulled it out in a D3 semis about 2 years ago. If match 1 goes tits up, just bust the Peter Griffin me out second match.
I see. Quick claim, I see. Understood.
Strategy.
Yeah, clearly a viable one. If we're basing it off a sample pool of one race.
I mean, if this is me and you banging Aquadrum here, but I'm not surprised at all to see Pipe Underworld instead. You know,
Mhm.
now we know what we want to see from Andy. You know, no spoilers, but
Yeah, I mean,
We
to
know
keep
we
it on
wanna see.
wraps, I believe Andy has some new intel on this track. I'd be surprised to see it from him. We're not going to see it yet. That's all. But we'll have to see it later.
instead, hopefully the last time we have to see this version.
Yep.
Uh,
GBA Cheese Island. Jesus Christ. Cheese Land.
GBA Cheese Island. But no, I
Yeah,
mean,
look at me. Good
shade
boy.
about the track and the downgrade from the previous one aside, I mean, this is again one where I know Pepe's quite good and quite likes this one, but if I get something only 6C picks and only 6C wins from what I've seen, you know, just
I mean, it's just a
we
very
go.
simple track. The layout, it kind of just complements their team down to a T, you know, just take the best lines, the best strategy, play aggressively, bish, bash, bosh.
Indeed.
You see an
One
early
bang
top 2 here.
Off, so that's 6C. I mean, look at this early top 2. I know Zilla was the Flame Runner BKT before this became a stinky Magic Cruiser track.
Unfortunate time to switch over, but Star in 8 here. JC holding a lot of the bottom spots. See which bag
See-
streams past here. Not going to because
we
soon
won't.
decides-
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers soon. Appreciate it. Maybe see
Mate,
what bag went past. I think it is forward in 10.
Does seem that way, but yeah, soon being as helpful as he was during the flood. You know.
Yeah. To say it short, not very. But yeah, forward
Yeah.
in 10. Jay-Z a lot of the bottom spots. TC out for soon. His race is looking very bleak. We'll go back to Zilla here.
Ford off though in 10, but it looks like Andy does fail 2 at 9, so he's going to hold that 10th
Yeah.
position there.
Not looking great there. Yeah, go back to 60. Their top 3. I believe Pepe was here, but taken out.
Actually frozen in first. Yeah, you would assume they've just pulled.
You'd hope so, at least for their sake. 3 was back in the line. One
Does get
connection. That Jay-Z member's basically out of the
Oh.
race. We're back on Zilla though.
Say
Honestly?
that. Well, it was soon with the golden. So
Probably best case
but
if
then he did something.
Star as well. If they have shock, they're looking at a big race here. Probably top 3-5 if they play their cards right.
So we come in here soon, you know, doing what he does best.
Failing, but Gooby Power comes through.
Yeah.
But
But it
it's
looks
not
like is
enough.
that top 4?
It is top 4.
I think that is top 4, so yeah. Said, I mean this another one of their old reliables, if you will. Exactly the clapback you want really if you're 6C here, because kind of seeing Jay-Z take that big first race, you know, reining back in, like not so fast. Back over here.
Yeah, I mean, that big lead you just got, it's gone.
And some.
Just yeah, and some more.
Yeah.
Not
I'll see you
the
again.
not where you want
Another
to find
first
yourself.
place. It's your boy right there.
That's my guy right there. way back to season 2.
Love to see it.
I suppose actually in that case, Brody's also my boy way back to season 1. However,
Became your nemesis a bit. Baby Jesus, the one that got away.
he really was. Shout out Dermo. You create that vile beast.
Yeah, I've always thought about it. You know, Dermo ultimately got the last laugh, didn't he? Because he created Brody, which stopped us from having the CT dynasty. So, in a way, you know, he won.
When there's a Liverpool, there's always a Ranieri. And
Mhm.
lurking in the darkness, waiting to ruin your day.
Not surprised to see Airship Fortress coming out. I think that's probably the most busted thing left they haven't picked already.
Mm-hmm.
Rogue, Waluigi Pinball, maybe Zilla just not feeling it, but we do see Blissful Block instead. I know this one where your start spot doesn't matter so much, shall we say? Lots of shroom cuts and other fun, silly adventures, shall we put it? We had
Best way
here.
to put this track is the race truly begins on lap 2, from my experience.
And that ending, lap 3, I see a lot of stuff happen there with especially that disgusting skinny path, which I know I've ranted to
Ooh.
you about before.
Yeah, no, it is quite the path.
Quite the
Soon
section.
here, fumbling a little bit in the back. Seems to be 8 for a while.
Well,
Talking about being 8th. You know, can't go over to 8 just yet, but we'll check what Zilla's doing. I think he should be quite far in the front.
top 2. Oh, Bill,
Before we
though.
switch over, he's got the Bill, of course.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to be holding this for a while. Not going to see much from soon. See how Zilla's faring in the front.
Or
Ooh.
not. Maybe.
Or, yeah, I think we just switch over at the most awkward times. I do
Yeah.
feel bad for them.
Caster's Curse and all that. But I mean, James, actually. I like a moment ago, it was 6C top 2. I don't know where he came from, but make
They
this
seem to have
presence known.
something.
Snoopy also
Snoopy letting
making his
them know.
presence known. Yeah. He's
Just
still
someone taking
there.
the cut there in the star. Snoopy here is just getting as many blocks as he can in second.
See who that was. I did see Brody. It looks
Brody,
like that
that's a
is.
fantastic green back from Snoopy.
Yeah, that. Because I didn't realize till recently. Obviously, Snoopy D2 RT player, quite high up there nowadays.
Yep.
So
I've not known him
that
for long, but for the
experience.
time I have known him, smart guy. Very creative with backs as well, so he's always going to be a problem for these high-level CT players. See, Pepe sitting at 8. I believe Soon still has the Bill, holding that at 6. So we
Doing.
got some time here. Hidden Nana. Just
I mean,
inside
you would
the
assume
finals.
Andy's 10 from the fact that Soon hasn't used the bill, right? I mean, Zilla twice
so.
now on that turn seems to be his. Seems to be his
Don't let this
enemy.
man on the highway. He loves to hit the cars.
Yeah, probably second most chaotic car track behind Shroom Ridge in that regard. So, not surprised to see someone hit it, even in D1. Maybe surprised that specifically it was Zilla though.
We see here, I think Soon must have gone for Shroomless there with the Bill. Ballsy play. I think he's
he
been in
made
4
it.
right now.
Yeah,
And Psycho got the shock. Just a quick cut back to Soon. Bill in 4. Bish and Bosch, and there we go.
and boom.
This should just be a win for him. And he took
And-
the star from forward. Sitting by.
Board, yeah. You know,
Top three
actually
for
top
Jay-Z.
3.
Very
When
good
he
shot
has
for
his
them. I
flashback,
think there was just
a very
3
good
bodies.
shot.
Blue is
Blue
not going to do
gonna
anything.
matter.
I mean, maybe it will because it seems
Oh.
like Soon crossed the line.
No. Soon. I think they're okay. I think you see Frozen and Zilla here, bottom 2. I mean, little, probably unfortunate lag moment there between Brody and Zilla.
Yeah, very, very unideal, has to be said. I don't think it's in the playbook of 60. You know, bottom 2 here, it's not what you're looking for, but Poe's Blissful Block isn't exactly.
Just chalk it up to them writing the
Utilised.
playbook before this track came out.
Yeah, I mean, those damn playbook writers need to update their chapters.
But yeah, I mean, it looks like he did make a difference. Actually, I caught that Snoopy ends up in 5th there rather than 3rd. So
Yeah, rookie mistake from
Soon.
Soon for the win, I'm sure. I mean, if I was there, I'd be giving him the ear in right now, but I think Snoopy's a bit more reserved than I ever will be.
Snoopy's a nicer guy.
He's just a chill guy. ultimately.
You know, when your teammate doesn't stop on the line, but you get blued and you're just a chill guy.
Just a
We'll
chill
laugh,
guy, and you just let
We're
it
gonna
happen.
force the meme. Yeah,
And you know you're getting too hard anyway. You're just a chill guy. Just gonna let it happen.
exactly.
But you never know because they are winning right now.
They are, in fact, yeah, +9. They have made it through the force field, at least temporarily, but
The
Python
world's
ruinated Peach's castle from Frozen there. That's not.
that's that's definitely a track you want to pick for sure. I don't think I've seen that pick since it was added.
That's certainly one of them, as I keep saying.
If we look at the
Uh,
real track picks, Pipe Underworld, Candy Coaster, I'm sure Will's come off, and Candy Coaster will
Candy
be.
Coaster. I think this kind of standard high div track, really.
Yeah,
I would put it like you see this a lot. I think
it's a
we'll
quite
probably
a
see this in most
straightforward
finals.
track, isn't it? You know, you usually want it for 2-3. It's an anti-1 track in most cases. They only have third. They do have bottom 2 spots though, so they guaranteed shrooms at the start. Most
Yeah, I think they're definitely picking it because, as you say, third plus those bottom spots. Plus, to my knowledge, RT likes this one. I think he was the one starting in third, so doesn't shock me necessarily.
They fell off.
not necessarily a lot of shrooms at the start. If there were any, I think they were Jay-Z. Seeing 6C in 4-5-6 currently. Someone's been hit out. I think Brody's actually in the front somewhere there. I guess Jay-Z have all fallen
Yeah.
behind.
Is he all dying straight away? I mean, it wouldn't be. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say it wouldn't be too bad if Zilla didn't have those items, but
Must be
have them
quite tilting
anymore.
to Zilla. Have Mango have the best of you there. But I think he'll be alright
That's
knowing he's an 8.
cool.
This team's in the
Okay.
front. And you got
Yeah.
what 5, 6, 7 here with Jay-Z just ahead of you. You're kind of in the pole position there. Take control of this race if you're 6C.
It looks like both baggers have made, so it's just gonna be sitting.
Yeah.
Rest of this so should be shockless for now.
Not a lot to see from either POV currently. Obviously, soon took the Mega through the cut. I think he has a
Oh.
bomb now if we look at the other screen.
Someone failing there. See who that was though.
It's just thrown
Assume
away. Yep. through the-
6C.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
More than likely. I think there were a lot of the front spots. I guess Tripstrom's here for soon. There really is nothing to see right
Ooh.
now. Back
Yep.
green out on him though.
Green.
Zilla's there.
Yes,
I mean,
never
there's still
mind.
just a lot of Jay-Z in the back, I
Actually,
guess.
James.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Just a comfortable top 3 for 6C. Even more comfortable top 2. And the star coming out for Zilla. He's not
Zilla
able to
here.
hit anyone. They slowed down Shroom around him quite well. Shrooms
He-
though, I mean, he
he's
played
the
numbers.
Especially, I mean, Jay-Z either gonna need shocks to come out right now, which it doesn't, or some sort of
He's trying to
tense
avoid the
blue
reds as
spam.
much as possible. Seems like it's still shockless, otherwise I think he would have done something by now. Maybe saving it for very late. Maybe he's trying to get into the last set, maybe.
Oh.
Top 2 confirmed.
Imagine, I mean, I saw. Oh,
Oof.
I think
Right
bottom
back in
2
him,
just too far back. Not
yeah.
to really make a difference, unless he. No, of course not. Of course not. So.
Well, I think there was just one mistake too many there for Jay-Z. And 60 just got a very nice top 3 win there.
Yeah, I mean, 6C just kind of came out of the gates and smacked him out of the way and never really lost their top spot there.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely just took the race by the cojones. Love that saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just quick, nice break, and with it being shockless, there really was no path back into the race.
Yeah, especially, I mean, I feel like that one very runnable from maybe lap 1 or lap 2 onwards, sorry. So you see
Yeah.
6C again taking the lead after 1 GP.
There's quite similar scores to last time, actually. I think Jay-Z they're closer than last time, but it's not by a significant margin.
It was what, maybe plus 24-ish, I think, last match, and now
It was,
14,
yeah.
so
It was
2 more
134
matches to
to
go. 2 more matches to go, and they'll be winning off the GP1.
See what tracks come out here. Top 3 for 6C. They'll be looking for another broken runner. But it will depend what they pull out. Maybe DS Rainbow. Didn't get that last match.
Well, we did see they were picking Airship a couple of times.
I don't think you want to
He's-
give fourth up to them that easily, though, right?
Oh, true, they are. Oh, but well, you say that. It seems to be whatever your favorite retro is, and then Frozen wants to play Flying Kingdom.
It's odd that the boomer of the team, I mean, excluding Artie, I suppose, but the more older, experienced player wants to go with the more of the flashier, even if it's older, flashier track in terms of strats.
But speaking of sort of more stratty type track, we got Canyon Run. I mean, as we both know, big staple for especially 8.
Yeah, I mean, if you gave 8 the choice between his firstborn child or Canyon Run, I think you got to say goodbye to that firstborn.
Mm-hmm. Still there saying goodbye to half of Jay-Z with that back fib connecting on 2 of them.
But
And
fear
then,
not, because 8's already up here. We're not sure how he managed it, but he's here.
1-3.
you know,
I'm owned because I suck.
life, death, and 8-6-10 being in the front on Canyon Run.
Freedom.
The 3 eternal constants never seem to falter. I say that he's here actually in 4th. I mean,
He's definitely been hit, at least slightly. As soon as taking
Yeah.
over the mantle of running. You see
Seem-
a lot of pressure put on him here as he just taking the shroom cut, burning the second shroom,
and
and
getting
getting the
another.
third shroom.
Yeah, okay. Oh, good
Good
back from
nano.
Soon there.
Yep, creating some more space. Now he's just got Artie to deal with. Power coming in.
But she
Fib dropping
does.
Artie's face. You know what? I mean, it's not what he was looking for, but it's what he's going to get.
You know, we're always here for seeing a bit more of that side of Soon, which we maybe didn't
Had
see
the blue
enough.
call there from the call on Zilla's
Yeah.
stream, and the red combo. Not sure if it connected.
I don't
We'll
think I
have to
got
have a
him,
look at
no.
Soons.
Wow, this track looks really depressing without the effect on it. Just seeing them side by side.
Yeah, red connect. We have a look at Soon's screen for a little bit. We know Zilla's running in the front.
Mega,
Mega coming
straight
in here
away.
for Soon. Yeah, I mean, not
Should.
exactly uncommon for this guy. Fib connected on James. Not great for him. He might be out of this race now. Mega coming in, and he does in the air. Very nice.
Presumably Jay-Z? How? I can't see. I see Brody and Zilla in front of him, I'm not sure. But there he is, in first. As we said, the eternal
And the Mr.
constant.
Legend. 8-6-10. Trying to get the
See,
CC pass off
Trying
here.
to get a TC,
this is,
Snoopy.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see.
Yeah, Snoopy didn't feel like touching him, so
Yeah, I mean,
he still has the Mega.
I can't say what I want to say because I think the stream will go down. So, Mega going through the cut now.
Yeah.
I think it's probably shockless. Both baggers are still. Are both baggers still sitting? They are. It's
I
barely
think they
below.
are,
below
yeah.
this.
They're just hidden by
They're
the
hidden
little
away.
Jay-Z icon.
That's true
Ooh,
mysterious
see
there.
there.
Shout out Mello.
He's on the boost. No, don't let that man take any credit for being mysterious. He is, in fact, he should change his lounge name to Well Known. It's a more accurate description. Soon
Did
does
he-
make the
didn't,
one
did he?
shroom cut, though. I like the confidence.
Ooh. He's not going to gain much time on it, unfortunately. Right at
And
the
who's
end,
that in
him
front of
connect
him?
to Zilla.
Zilla? He will not get him. So 1-5? And the king,
It
of
is
course,
1-5.
getting first, but the rest of the team in these bottom spots. So
You
a
can,
small
you
winning
can
race
hit
for 6C.
8-6-10, but you'll never break 8-6-10 when it comes to Canyon Run.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, not the race that Jay-Z are looking for once again. It's just they're just holding 60 back. It feels like without a few parts of individual brilliance here from Jay-Z, 60 would probably have a sizable lead. So hopefully they can all come together for a few races and bring their best.
In the, I feel like I'll let Mango be the one for the motivational speech. I don't know. That's the vibe I get.
I don't want to imagine it, honestly. A manga inspirational speech. God, that was no. No, that's oh god.
You know you can
Ooh.
see it. I know you know.
I'll reluctantly pick this just 'cause
I know you know.
so I have some entertainment.
Why have you done this to me? Let's look at the tracks instead. Castle of Darkness and Flying Kingdom. Flying
Oh.
Kingdom, I mean,
Depends on the track.
I think it's honestly better for one if they know what they're doing, no? Bit of a bold pick here.
I think it's a bold pick, definitely, because that's been like a Jay-Z or whatever they've gone by in the past, even back to sort of Mayon days. As much as we don't want to acknowledge that team's existence, it's been a comfort pick for these guys.
Yeah, not sure if anyone ever wants to experience that team ever again, or the server. Dark times to the CD community. However, Flying Kingdoms come off 2-3-4 here for 6C. Pepe's gonna need to show some brute prowess here to hold the spots. Double trick here from Zilla. You imagine he's gonna be throwing these bananas up soon. Double trick from Artie as well.
See, actually soon bumps out Artie, so
Yeah. Your
Soon
stream up
first.
quick soon for the win. Holding
Zilla
down Shrooms in
pull the
second. from
Shroom.
Zilla. Yep.
No, I assume he goldened off, but I'm not sure.
I think
Yeah.
he just got the single. Nano attempts does not connect. Nano attempt does not
Oh.
connect. Soon's familiar with his game.
Let's get the draft, but
Draft, but
oh no,
no real benefit, honestly.
not
Soon-
quite getting it somehow. That's
Soon
just
could
there,
not care for Zilla's presence. He's just driving like there's nothing else in the world that matters.
and opting not to back him.
Maybe get someone landing on this turn over here. Zilla's
so-
expecting it, goes wide. Nothing happening here, and he will just take the cut.
Zilla playing safe, knowing he has that Shroom there, so as long as he
Mm.
doesn't get hit, he's good. He's good to go. How on the
Oh, very
And
good power from
that's-
Jay-Z.
That's a first. Zilla missing the pow dodge there. I can't think of the
Oh,
last
okay.
time I would have seen
Soon
that.
missing the trick to pull the
Soon
pow. Honestly, very
Making
good.
it. I mean, yeah. As a recovery for the scenario, I think that was probably about as well as he could do. And he
I was
just
more referencing the
scored.
pow, but hey, good nonetheless. He's managed to just stay in first. It's very nice. Blue there, so we'll see. Probably see that thrown soon, right? Although we do
Well-
see 2-3-4 here for Jay-Z, so maybe someone 60 broke into 1.
Yeah, on the other POV, Brody actually
Oh.
contesting that with Soon, but yeah, it does trail him on Soon's POV. So it'd be
Honestly,
Brody that
maybe
Zilla's-
not what you want to see, right? I know it's RR sitting for baggers here, but you've kind of just like gate locked yourself into a losing race almost, haven't you?
I suppose it depends what Frozen and Artie are able to do.
Yeah.
That
but-
2-3 especially does look a bit out of
Well,
reach.
No shock here. I don't think they're going to do much. You know, Stoopy got the reds out there. I think Frozen will be able to avoid the reds from 8, but
mean,
get
I
much
almost
further
feel
ahead,
like-
I'm not sure.
Am I wrong in saying that might have been the rare case where you do just tank your blue shell, I think?
I think they probably should have.
Yeah, I mean, you know, not something you should do too often, and
We
Maybe
see he's
something that we
thrown the blue.
revisited.
Seems to think they have enough space and time to get past the line
you
now.
see actually bottom 3 here. The 6C, I didn't see. I assume Brody was able to hold down first, but
Yeah, no, Brody was able to hold down first. The blue came in. It was not going to hit him at the time, but seems like 8 and Snoopy did enough to discourage RT and Frozen. They seem to have fell behind.
see. Tell. Bag is pretty much neck and neck for getting that point. It does go to Psychos, that's what, plus 13, I think? 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 9.
2, 3, 4, 5, 9 is plus 13, making it significantly closer. And unfortunately, I feel like that was more of a 60 throw than a Jay-Z win. I think if you're gonna gun for a winning race, there you had to make a blue play.
Mhm.
Maybe try and bait Soon into a cut or into an outline. Get him by the Shroomless, maybe. Or just get him just before. But no, very close match. Definitely more interesting. Well, it has more to it than the previous. Maybe Jay-Z understands something that we haven't picked up on yet.
Yeah, maybe they understand it now, so to speak.
I don't think we're allowed to bring out soundboards here, but I would have loved to play that one. But I mean, again,
Interesting
honestly,
though.
this is close to your dream. Dream vote screen here. You've got
Nah,
final
nah, nah.
grounds.
A sort of final for the far superior mega tracking Castle of Darkness. Then we're talking. Then we're
Alright, buddy.
talking.
Alright. I guess you just love stream boxes, you Mr. Broken over
Hey.
here. Well, talking about mega tracks. Final
Here
grounds
he
comes
is.
out.
Yeah, interesting
And-
because 6C was picking this last match, so clearly
I
a
think-
comfort track for both.
from early doors, it'll be interesting to see how they deal with back spams in terms of Jay-Z and 6C. And also be interesting to see what backers go for here
Oh.
in terms of strategy.
Zilla almost off, but I'm sure he's comfortable with it.
Yep.
Oh.
So as I said, they chain the shrooms. Has a star. And I don't think a star drop for Pepe, who's going to get TC'd and probably fall to 8 down here.
No, it looks
Nope.
like
He passed
Pepe
it
not
off.
the one taking the TC. I'm not sure who that was. But from
I mean,
the attempt to give it to Zilla, I can only assume it was Jay-Z.
yep, someone caught the crossway there.
Yeah, did you see Brody frozen? It looks like Sudan first. Will actually looks like he'll hold it actually out of these cuts where quite
Yeah.
often whoever
Star's
shrooms up
not
ends
going to catch him.
first.
I mean,
Oh.
we're probably going to see a lot of backs from here from soon on the cup. Tries
Interesting.
a trick.
Jesus.
A risky but effective alternate line. I don't think there's any backs from
Yeah.
soon though, so
It looked a little unorthodox, but it worked.
Billy's been in the lab. I'll make sure that one's to perfection. Brody shrooms
I'm
up,
sure-
they're putting pressure on soon over here. 2-3 still.
2-3, Brody and Zilla chasing you. I mean, that's.
It's
gotta
not
be
ideal, but
most
he
CT
handles it
players'
very
nightmare.
well.
But yeah, soon kind of pulling one out of the bag, only for a
And
blue
it's
to be thrown
rewarded for
immediately.
blue.
To undo
Oh, he
it
must
all.
feel like me right now.
Well, I
I'm just
mean,
kidding.
here's a collector's item for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, he must be livid right now. That was probably the two best CT players out there currently. Just be rewarded with his worst nightmare. Which, it isn't his past. Surprisingly enough.
I'm sure
And then, of course,
opening
it
up those
does.
DMs would be a whole new can of worms, but a blue shell will do for now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Over here, looking a bit shaky after the blue. Golden 7. And I think on the other screen is a 6C top 3, so not much to see over there. Top 4, in fact, because RT is in 4th. They seem pretty gone. Looking to cycle here for a lifeline. Hopefully get time shot.
Andy, I mean, Andy, one of the people, if you had to look for someone to give you a lifeline,
He would be the guy currently, honestly, he wouldn't he?
according to
Unless he
most
has
people,
Golden up here.
he'd be number one on your list.
He would be the one guy you look to. Golden up here, maybe see a shot come out if they have it. And I think they do. Unless it was 6C. There's a shock on the other side. Does everyone make the cut? 6C shock indeed.
Must be. Zilla calling the frame he made by the looks of it.
Yep, and RT dodging the shock, making the cut as well. Snoopy's come back up here. I guess he must have covered the TS at the end.
Snoopy was one in front of Zilla, but I mean, oh no. Oh,
I mean, the whole kitchen sink, honestly, but doesn't hit. But Zilla got chip shrooms. Is that top 4?
no, that is. Yep, I think that's top 4, number 2.
Very,
I'd say-
very rough.
I did have questions about the pick there, and I mean,
You were right to
Goes
have
to
questions,
show.
it seems. Ultimately, that race boiled down to Sue not having enough support in the front. He dealt with Zilla and Brody very well lap 1, just to be greeted with the blue spikes of death. It's not something he's very familiar with seeing, so I'm sure he wasn't thrilled when it came his way.
fortunately, the world had other plans.
So a quick look at this table. 7 done. There's a sizable lead now for 6C. They really have put their stamp back on the match.
Put
We're
their
looking
foot
towards
down.
Jay-Z again. Yep, foot down. Hands on hips. They're not letting Jay-Z get past here. There's nothing. It feels like there's nothing Jay-Z can really do to get back into this. It's Ford's coming up big. All credit to him. I don't think he's been outdone by Shock. I reckon he's probably had more of the shocks.
I was gonna say, I think to start with it felt like Jay-Z were, but not.
Yeah. If
Not-
there's any
not
credit to
as
be
of
given,
late.
Ford has definitely been getting the more important shocks.
For sure. That was you see 4F, and apparently Peach Circuit. James trusts his mechanics.
Yep. I mean, when all else fails, go back to the basics, and the basics for Mango over here are his mechanics.
Mechanics against Zilla and Brody is a questionable
Ballsy.
choice, but
It's definitely a
one we're gonna
bold
see.
choice. Nope.
we're actually going to see
because
Waluigi Pinball instead.
This should be pretty straightforward for 60, pretty cutthroat. Try and get your 3-4 boxes. One's just going to drive, have a great time.
Mm-hmm.
No box for Zilla. Not exactly to plan. Soon here. Mega coming out. That's definitely a start of all time. I'm not sure what to say about that. I'm not sure what to take away from it at all.
Yeah,
Do you have anything?
That was something that I saw in the.
It definitely happened, and it was not planned. However, there's a lot of Jay-Z in the back, so I guess Baby Jesus had the foresight to know that, fuck it, it's going to work.
And there was a little something going on that turn, but again, we see Artie actually being the guy at the front.
Artie.
I don't know. I think
Artie.
you can. I'm pretty sure you can just run this.
I think if they were to run this, they'd have to cycle as they do, as you can see here.
I think he got there.
Nope, he didn't.
Not
Barely
quite.
out. I think
Not
he had to go for one more TC pass there. Good old cycling. Pepe's broken into this top 3 in second place. Chain the red. Breaks it with his aura. We're going to see him back. Does not connect.
Not connect, but Artie building that lead. I mean, I don't see Andy, though. I didn't see his name. Has he gone forward?
Maybe so. He's right there. He has gone forward.
Yeah, so Jay-Z shot.
Maybe potentially has to start, waiting to drop in case they shot for 1. He's gone off to the side. I think it more than likely a shock at this point, isn't it?
No way on this track. No way.
Yeah. Would definitely be a bold call to go forward to the star here.
Is 8 going to drop behind him right at the cannon? Like, what's he going to do?
Don't think he can afford to, really. He doesn't.
No.
He gets first out, gets himself in. You'd hope Jay-Z had dodges in the back. Pepe should take over first here. I mean, there's just an absolute meltdown for Snoopy and James there. They'll be looking for top 2 at the best case scenario here.
I think James dodged.
James did dodge in the star,
connect,
but I'm not sure if he actually got a chain out. I think he's running with a box 4 here, trying to take on Zilla here. Farty and 8 over here having the 1v1 of the lifetime. Red out over here for Zilla.
James
Mango does not care. Pure mechanics.
Yeah, maybe that's why he was picking Peach Circuit. But unfortunately, I think
mechanics cannot break red shells.
Yeah, in the game of MKW Rock Paper Scissors, red shell will always win. Although random green right there onto Zilla, so
yeah, maybe we were wrong. I mean,
You're
mechanics seems to have come clear.
I think Brody got the better of him on the line, unfortunately for James.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's hard to not get the better of a man when you pull a Mega in 4.
Yeah. Then, like, soon, Snoopy bringing up the rear. You will. Maybe not the phrase to use for soon. But
definitely not the phrase to use for soon. Chat, be advised, he's not doing any conspicuous activities while playing Mario Kart or ECT D1 Finals. It is a children's game with not adult activities going on in the background.
Yeah,
in other news, Farty over here taking control, getting first here.
Yeah, King Artie actually MVPing.
Match, actually. This is his match.
He decided to say, I'm him.
Rolling back
he's tired of Zilla taking all the points, you know?
And next season, this is his team.
You know, I got you your MVP banner now. Now get your ass out my way. See, because I don't know what they pick with Artie in 1. I don't really...
I'm sure he's not going to mind anything, really. He's not the flashiest when it comes to driving, but solid at everything, I know.
I know he's not really one for the funny, flashy tracks, so yeah, Delfino Island, that doesn't shock me. I know that, I mean, even saying no funny, flashy stuff, I know that Zilla, Brody know the silly little, what you call it, neutral bounce thing.
The bouncy one, yep.
Unfortunately, our eyes are subjected to Festival Town instead.
Obviously, Artie being part of Retain, that squad, and Battlecry for a long time. He's very familiar with this one. Quite an old track to almost match his years of experience, and he's going to love driving this one.
Yeah, and I know this was one, again, SY, I think, to Frozen, so not surprised there's this overlap there.
He's a little back, dropping down to 8 at the start. Does not get any bill. Trying to give shrooms to the baggers. They can do the pipe clip.
Yeah, both baggers not knowing that going forwards on this at the start is in fact an int, but I'll save that explanation for another day.
Snoopy's gonna start.
Yeah, you just see a lot of sitting and
Oh.
rewinding from the baggers over there. Hits a wall here from Zilla, so he has to golden up early. Not ideal. Frozen said hello to the chomp. We can see a 1-3-4 here from Jay-Z.
Ubin said hello to first. Zilla
Said hello to
powered over
power
that ramp.
bounces. Yeah, not
Yeah, I mean
ideal.
that ramp a little bit, shall we say, dysfunctional, but
Yeah,
oh,
it's
and
not
then
one of the brightest spots of the track. Blue here
Soon-
as well. Just drag this. I think he's going to probably blue him after the ramp, so he can't slow down. Oh, no, he waited. The call came in from Articuno.
yeah, I think maybe they were waiting for Soon to take cut.
As he does, we switch over to the POV.
If he can get himself on the boost panel, at
Nope.
least he's not off. He's not off.
Not off, on the rail, safe from red shells.
Ooh,
And yeah, apparently you can trick this off that. I mean, I
You
didn't think this
can.
was a sneaky track. But there you go.
no. Sneaky only makes real reset tracks like Sky Grove, and I've just upset any Daisy Squad members watching. There you go. Oh, still lands on the fib.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't avoid that fib, unfortunately. Not when
Despite
you're
his
airborne.
best efforts.
And that's a wall.
Yeah, that's a wall soon.
So yeah, we're going to see Zilla back here in 7. Golden here for soon 8. He's going to just burn this, trying to get as much ground as he can. A lot of 60 back here. This could be a good race for Jay-Z, but is he going to be good
Yeah.
enough?
I mean, it looks like both baggers are just sitting, so potentially no shock.
Just a lot of dodge chains here from 60.
You can see
Another
a
Jay-Z member's
blue.
been taken out. Blue in the air. Trip red here from James.
Yeah.
He's probably going to hold on to these gatekeep. Whatever 60 members are around.
Combo, whoever that was, probably Artie, maybe? Soon. Oh!
Mega coming out.
So you just see the mega spam and maybe a cheeky dodge last frame?
Yeah, I think
Last frame
the
there?
60 shock in the boxes, they're not going to gain much ground though. So
Yeah,
I think it's that bottom 2 from 6C, but I think they they probably should have had top 2 as well. So
Someone was up there. I think I saw, was it? I daren't say who I thought I saw Brody, but I saw someone was up in like second, 6C
we'll
there.
just have to wait and see. But I imagine
Yeah.
there was a 60 winning race unless we missed something. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Top 2
Oh,
once
maybe
again.
it was Brody in second. Yeah, Artie again though. You know, like I said,
I mean,
it's time to shine.
it's as I've been told quite a few times from many other people, even though I heavily disagree. Unk still got it. I'm not an Unk, stop calling me that.
In your 20s now, buddy. Both of us are
Yeah.
old. The
This-
viewers can hear our bones breaking as we sit in our chairs.
You have to
Such
remind them.
life.
I've been trying my best to not crack any. But yeah, 6C getting a bigger and bigger lead. 3 races left. They're up 49. Looking bleak once again. But we have seen big races from this Jay-Z team in this match in particular. So
Yeah, I
it's
mean-
not out of the question.
They're definitely not 100% out of it yet, although they will obviously be feeling quite dejected at the minute, I think is probably the word to use.
I mean, for some of
Just-
them, this is what, the 4th loss in a row?
Don't even.
Potentially. Potentially.
I'm
Don't
still
wanna
not, I'm still
jump
not
into
over the
it.
one against OSF, mate. It was a year and a half ago. Don't bring up
Oh.
trauma.
Yeah,
No.
Bro, Polluting Town. Welcome.
Oh, I see how it is. I'll bring up Thorpe Park next. That was a low blow. I apologize. But yeah. Speaking of low blows, maybe oh,
I
maybe
mean,
we'll be able to see something here from. Is he soon? Is he? Oh no, I thought he was gonna go for the strap. for a
his
second there.
sides, it's not worth it. On the other POV, we saw Zilla got a weird bounce and not able to neutral bounce over the wall, so he's gonna be pretty far in the back.
Mr.
Old man in the
Mr.
front.
Fundamentals here. Yeah.
Look at him, Mr. Reliable, all
But
reliable.
I don't know. Soon's approaching his 20s now, so the arthritis will hit soon.
Well, I
Maybe.
mean, yeah. If there's one man that dealt with arthritis really well, it's this man in first. Look at him.
Exactly.
What a man, what a guy. Play it nice and cool, nice and relaxed. Ground trim
And a
as well.
cheeky
He
shrew,
knows his
yeah.
bushes. He knows his bushes. Yeah, we know the bushes too, and you know I'm not gonna say about anyone more about
Yeah.
bushes because that is this is bad.
We're a child-friendly channel.
Yeah,
And I'll
no
with another one.
conspiracies.
Another one up there.
All about these shrooms right now. Soon gonna go for the shroom
Soon.
cut.
He will make it. Very clean,
Gets to keep the
actually.
shroom in second. He's gonna have a
Yeah.
pretty comfortable lead here actually. Depends on how the baggers are doing.
I think Andy.
See Psycho in the
third?
distance over here. Not sure what Ford is though. I think he's chaining first set.
I think Ford maybe not knowing the new one. I mean, this strat is a bit dumb. I can't say I blame him if he's been out of it for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But
Switch over to Zilla's POV over here. Triple shrooms. He's just playing catch up at this point. A lot of 60 in the back, and Jay-Z have Palmer 10. This could be the big race they were looking for.
could indeed. But honestly, we know from experience. You think you're going to get that big race against 6C, and they just pull something out their ass.
And then suddenly
how
it's
they
a
do
Bill in
it.
fifth. Bill in fifth.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's more of a soon play.
Yeah.
But-
Well, somebody's got to do it.
Except he'd
Die
pull
here.
it there. Run it up.
Start here for Zilla. He's using it like about cuts. Nothing comes
Mhm.
from it.
I think they are
Little
actually
start
bottom
back there.
four. Like bottom four gone actually. Looking at it now with 8 and 5th. Maybe this is the time to feel the rhythm for all those Troy fans. Yeah.
Yeah, not looking too great here. Yeah, we're telling Pepe to not do one too many items here. Got to try and hold it for as much as possible. Top 3 seems pretty clear cut.
Maybe 8 has a shroom or something. I mean, all the dodges coming out. I think if they had Shark, which
Ultimately,
if
I
they
don't
don't.
think Pepe has
I mean,
anything
8
here.
looks like he's
just
held
letting
off
every block
Frozen.
close to Plague. Someone's
Yeah.
off. It's not 8. Frozen's off. Top
Frozen,
4
so we
Jay-Z.
are gonna see the reverse top 4 here, getting revenge for those two, and
Very big.
Brody off at the end there. Not that it makes any difference to anything.
They pulled triple reds TC in third, and I pulled a single banana. So like, I dodged all 3 reds.
So I mean, you were saying before the race, we have seen big races from these guys, and that cuts it all the way down to only down 18.
What?
Yeah,
More
for a
YouTube
third
content
one.
though.
I don't even care.
Oh my god, that was the worst thing I've ever played.
That was a top 5 race of all time. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what mind control I put into you, Zilla, that race, but you fucking suck.
What?
Did we at least get 9?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I
We
mean,
have seen a reset called in chat, so I think we're gonna have a little break. Just maybe a minute or two while they fill in for these last 2 races.
yeah, we'll see Jay-Z go top 4 in the spots. Both teams seem to agree to take spots back. Maybe Zilla's having a bit of a dig at the team, a bit of a laugh. But yeah,
Zilla.
we'll wait for this room to fill back up. I think we'll take a quick little break here. We'll see you when the room's ready to go.
Sounds like a plan.
Twin Peaks.
Desert Castle Raceway.
back.
Back for the last 2 races of this match. Maybe the last 2 races of this best of 3. Maybe the last 2 races that 60 need.
So what are you
finishes out, or
expecting?
maybe the last 2 races of which the Jay-Z turnaround begins. I'm expecting. Unfortunately, I'm the pessimist of the 2 here probably. I'm expecting 60 to hold on. Even if our Jay-Z are top 4 now, I
You think they're getting their pick? They're holding it on.
probably.
What we
I
got?
mean, they should be
Snowland.
taking their pick. Honestly, it's ballsy. I mean, it is just a strong runner, but it's definitely still ballsy.
I mean, notoriously, as you know, one of Soon's favourites, GBA Snowland, not. But Airship Fortress is the pick. The Peter Griffin me coming through there.
Okay, guys.
Peter, coming in
Roda.
big with the pick. I mean, from these positions, you'd hope they hold it down. Hopefully, at least top 2, maybe top 3. Can take a lot from 60 to break through this. Let's start with Zilla here in the back. There's enough items here for him to get something good and make
She does
worthwhile.
not.
Unable to grab said
See
box.
Soon and Snoopy that have
Yeah.
dropped a bit.
James
and
knocked out
James,
as
so-
well. So I think it's just 8 in the front.
King 8, but
consistently.
Zilla gonna be 8th for a bit following that one.
Mm-hmm.
Soon on the other POV, maybe slightly more interesting here, was able to shroom up into 2nd. So it is top 2. Or was top
he's-
2.
He's also bombed out as well. Both
I think 8
POVs,
somehow lived. So I'm not.
I mean, that man
man
is
is-
inevitable, honestly.
He's unkillable. Like.
It's like the snail that never dies. It just
No,
follows
he is the 0.1% of bacteria they warn you about.
you.
No matter what you throw at him.
Quick reactions there
Did
from Soon. Or maybe it was just a team back one that he almost forgot
Oh,
about.
Jesus.
Star count from Zilla. He seems to think that taking Soon out this race will almost confirm them the victory.
And he
does get the hit off
does.
at the end. I mean, probably
No.
the best time to hit him, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long road back from Bassoon from here,
Yeah.
so.
Jump over to Zilla. Bit further ahead of time. He's in 6. Gonna chain the stream. I imagine the Pepe's still in 1, so they'll be like begging, pleading for the blue shot here just to wrap things up.
I mean, 6C here, they're in, what's that, 4, 5, 6? I mean,
4, 5, 6. Can't see behind us yet.
or
Ooh,
I'm not
someone's
sure. I
just
mean, that
failed.
top 2, Jay-Z, top 2,
Not bad.
Snoopy, and I mean, Zilla kind of getting everything bar a blue shell that he could want, so.
It would be Jay-Z Dream here to have a power for the spiral at the end. A lot of back spam, easily avoidable. Chain the stream, got a blooper. He's not going to do any damage here. I mean, baggers are still there. We're not expecting a shot to come through. How
There's no
coming
shot.
out from
How
6C.
there.
Snoopy's going to fall victim to it.
Cool,
2-3 for
Snoopy.
6C. Oh,
But
I mean,
no,
he's
never
fighting his way
mind.
back.
Snoopy
man's
lives.
inevitable, look at him.
Red.
I'm off.
And
Zilla.
the fall off.
Oh no.
Oh,
Definitely
yeah.
not what he meant to do. And
Not what you're
RT here in the
looking for.
back, so probably bottom 2.
That's a
Zilla
bottom 2.
4.
I've already
I'm
hit.
sorry, bottom 4
Bottom
again,
four.
top 4. Top 4 again for JC. What are we watching?
That
What are we
was-
watching? Oh my lord.
That was maybe the most unexpected top 4 ever. And it would
Why couldn't
sound
they
really,
do that against us, man? Like, come
It would
on,
sound
what is
really
this?
weird saying an unexpected top 4 after being top 4 picking DS Airship Fortress, but they pulled something out of the
mean,
bag. I mean,
Snoopy
granted,
and
we've
8,
got,
They did
yeah.
their job. I mean, you know, fair credits. I think we got to give credits to Snoopy there. He lived that pow and well, fucked him up. Really, no other way to put it.
It was a beautiful recovery. He forced Zilla into an awkward space. He didn't get the hop out, maybe a bit of a wheelie lock. He fell to his abyss. And yeah, I think James at the end with just the shells out hit 2 of them. He's not really known for the item play, but he surely cooked maybe the 2 best RT players in this room. Brody
Yeah.
and Frozen with it.
Then we got
That's a
King
big top
8
four.
again first. So Jay-Z finally back in the driving seat with scores on the doors are reversed at the bottom there, but it should say Jay-Z up by 13 going into this last one. You know, Andy doing what he had to do, keeping it sharkless.
What can I say? I'm happy to be wrong. That's all I can say. I did not think that was going to happen. I thought 60 were going to methodically break them down bit by bit. Maybe JC got a smaller winning race. Maybe looking like a
Yeah.
+5, +7. But that
Jeez.
was just very well handled. Yeah, credit.
Jay-Z going
give
all
him
in,
credit,
Hype
yeah.
Underworld. You know, they've got that buffer now. They've got to play around, but see what comes out. Oh, You see Snowland, so obviously don't want to put too much pressure. I mean, I guess they're a minute ahead of us, so he may already have it, but obviously Andy really eyes on him here.
I was on
See what he
both
can do
baggers
on a track
really
like this.
because it does come down to their ability to avoid the big black bill. in order to win this bagging battle. And I'm not taking that back because it was not good.
3B.
The 3B that everyone dreads.
You thought it was Bluster, but it is in fact the big black bill.
Have a look here.
Little
Snoopy
troll
seems to be
action there.
Yeah, I mean we might hear about that after the race.
Oh,
Red's going out here from James. He seems to not take a liking to Zilla and his just general presence. TC here,
Zilla's
not something you
TC.
want to see if you're reading him.
Oh.
Does not connect. Twice, 3 times.
Oh no, I think he got
Third
it
time
there.
is the charm. Never mind. And
Soon.
Star forced out soon.
Star forced out. I mean, it's okay if Andy's last. I didn't see who it was.
It's
But
very
no, it is Andy. It is Andy.
beautiful.
Occupying.
Golden here. Power
I
8
think.
from Jay-Z.
Oh,
Honestly,
mistake from
pretty
Zilla.
good power. I imagine that they're like meddling with the top spots a bit. Just trying to get all the items out, trying to reset the race. Not bad play whatsoever.
Well, I mean, they only need this neutral race, so they
Pretty
can just
much.
keep. And we see Ford there
Ooh,
going
wait, Ford's running with the pack.
forward, but I mean,
So,
all of-
no, Farty TC'd. It's not looking good.
yeah, 60 back is Brody is in a mega, so you'd expect if they have it, it comes soon.
Frozen's holding down the 4 in 1. Soko's
But you see
running
Zilla
away, so I
jumping
think
in
Jay-Z
cut with a
has them.
blue on his screen, which does tell you that Frozen's in first, but really bad pull for Zilla situationally.
Streamer here for soon. Yeah,
You
voice
see a
green shots come
dodge.
through.
For
Golden
Brody, but if one of Jay-Z dodged, surely it's Curtains as
Perhaps.
well. Yeah, and we
There
see
comes James. There comes Mango. King
Whereas James
Mango.
can hold on to this. I
Power
mean,
coming
Zilla's.
through. He's
Zilla and
beating
that in the
Brody,
back.
and there's a trip streams. Yep, there
Yeah,
you
so
go.
we
Jay-Z
will
is
be
taking
going
the
to match 3.
I don't think. I mean, I certainly wasn't expecting this. Just to reiterate, but you know, looks like your heart is your heart may be closer to the truth than we thought.
Right, okay. My heart says that we're finally going to do something in the Prem next season.
Yeah, well, your
Throwing
heart's
it in there
delusional.
while I'm on a roll.
Your heart's delusional. There we go.
But no, Jay-Z able to survive. I guess a little bit of a scare there with Brody dodging, but I mean, I don't know. We had Soon's POV up, but I could see on the side that Zilla was having a bit of a rough time that race. Sort of counteracted what was going on. And bottom 2, Zilla's POV will come up on Soon's any second now. So yeah, James with the dodge, just able to secure first. I mean,
James
That's
with
how
the
you win
dodge,
that track,
Jay-Z
isn't
with the
it?
dub, and we're going to a match 3.
yeah,
Going
I mean,
to match 3, I mean, who do you think actually has more track picks left in the bag? Who do you think it matters more for, really? That's
in
what needs to be
a
helping.
way, here's the thing. I feel like 6C are probably, I think this is uncontroversial here, probably overall the better team. But I
Mhm.
feel like in terms of tracks that kind of jump to mind, Jay-Z, what, Pipe Underworld?
Mhm.
And there's a couple of things at 8, like sort of Infernal, I know they pick. And all of
Mhm.
James's stupid, horrible garbage. You're thinking, you know, Midnight Museum and all that
Nightmares.
no one else
Dreamfight
wants to
Wonderworld and
play.
Such. Yeah, no, the
Oh, well, if you
nightmarish
don't know,
stuff.
Dreamfight Wonderworld did nothing to be involved in that conversation.
Listen, man,
but-
you can face the truth sooner or later. It's one of those tracks.
But, you know, so with a combination of sort of Pipe Wonderworld, I think as well some of Soon's other things are up there still. I don't know, because Hefe's
And the
kind of good at
everlasting
everything.
Existence of
Yep.
GBA Peach Beach, of course, the true mechanic tester.
Peach Beach, GBA, yes, my favourite.
Listen,
Uh,
long day in it. It's Peach
then-
Circuit. There we
At the end
go.
of the day, I mean, 6C, if I think about it, what have they got? I know they picked Banish Keep from time to time. I'm trying to think about what goes down their list. What have they got left? I mean, I'm melting if they still pick it, but I don't think they do.
I imagine they're probably still quite prevalent on a lot of the retros. They have the advantage of Jay-Z there, so you could probably count in most of those. You know, as long as it's not a catch-up track, essentially. Yeah, I mean, I guess in terms of tracks left, you know, let's say both teams are top of the game. I imagine they still got quite a few left to pick, but
Mhm.
I think you'll find Jay-Z probably have the edge in terms of important tracks to get.
Yeah, I think because I feel like Jay-Z, especially through like match one, it felt like they got less picks, but it wasn't by loads. Wasn't by loads. I mean, I'm trying to think if there's any kind of SY type picks that Frozen maybe has up his sleeve that's still left.
Honestly, probably not. If it's not a retro, it's probably already picked by 6C.
Yeah, and especially with obviously Airship and Waluigi Pinball kind of retros getting done out of the way at the end there. Maybe I'll have to dig up the older draft lists from seasons gone by and see what there is on there for 6C.
I'm just playing so bad.
I think they were Dark Matter Shrine fans, but I get the impression that's not a Frozen track. Think what else there is. No, I will. I mean,
Doing a count up of the match one, I think track picks were 6-6 actually. It felt uneven, but very even in fact.
I stand corrected.
And then I guess previous match here. So 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3. And that's 4-3, 4-4, 5-4, 6-4.
Jesus.
7-5, 6C. Well, I guess in terms of pure numbers,
I was right.
Jay-Z have more left to pick. But
Yeah,
it really isn't by much, let's be honest.
really not
There's
by
not
much.
much in it.
And they'll
Well, I
want
suppose
to
I could've
avoid
said that,
another.
I'll let you go first.
I was going to say they'll want to avoid another final grounds incident of one of their comfort picks going horribly wrong.
Yeah.
I will.
I was going to just say, there wasn't much in there in terms of track pick numbers, just like there wasn't much in that last match. You'd be hoping for the sake of Jay-Z and for the sake of an interesting cast, there won't be much left in this match 3-2. There won't be much between the
Yeah.
teams. Looking
But I
forward to
mean,
a close, fought-out battle.
another match really. I feel like just something to be said really. I feel like the underdogs all season. You think Flag D3, SB D2, now Jay-Z D1. Like all the underdogs are kind of giving a good account of themselves in the finals this season. Just a trend I've noticed.
Mm. I mean,
So-
it was pointed out to us earlier, not to be that guy, but it seemed like the more confident teams have been falling short in finals this season.
Yeah. And somebody, naming no names, Ryan, said that was not going to hold through finals. So
I mean,
I'll see if you're
looking
right.
at track records here, it made it was logical only from me to the back 60s corner. And, the track selection's back 60s corner because they get one of their very easy staples out here.
How could they be 3 track picks overall up after 25 races? How dare they?
Disgusting. Genuinely disgusting.
Yeah, no, I don't know how I forgot about this for the record when we were going over like main picks. They picked it like 4 times, but obviously we'll see Zilla here probably going for the silly at the start.
And he make the city though.
That's it.
Okay, do it for the stream. Ooh,
Ooh,
the city's been completed.
yes.
Even
And
the trick
with
at
the
the
nice
end.
trick at the end, yeah.
Very nice from Melissa.
Messes up a
With
little
that
bit.
in mind, he's
but
probably
he's
just gonna have
okay.
a nice little run handle cut. So
Or
I
not.
lied. Never mind. How dare you? How dare you?
Cast's curse strikes again. Soon
Oh.
not making the same mistake and actually Frozen in first of all people
Yeah.
on this
He
one.
seems
That does
to be
back
a bit
out 8.
shaky though. 2 greens back, gets 1. Mega through the cut. He's gonna take a quick lead. Good hop trick, honestly.
Yeah, doing that method.
I mean, what works, and he still won. So we'll let him be.
We take those. No, I've tried to
Okay.
explain to Soon that this track is fun, but I don't think he
Well-
fucks with it yet.
Seeing that he's just failed to drift trick onto the candy cane, I don't think he fucked with
Snoopy.
it. Snoopy maybe does fuck with it though. Green's up on the
Yeah.
side. They're very aware of those. Poorly timed. Top 2
Green
here.
off the line.
You'd be hoping to back out a cannon here. I'm not sure if he's going to spam his iron backwards though. He
I think I
lets
do
it
see
roll.
Ford in 10 though. I can't.
That's Ford in
can't
the
tell.
straight over there. But I suppose Psycho's kind of just chilling. No, he's only just respawn back now. Ford has gone 10.
Ford probably getting the shrooms at the one part that ruins what would be an elite bagging track.
Absolutely.
Andy probably getting Bill.
I mean, soon
Zilla
seems to,
here.
known for his driving, but Snoopy holding down the fort. Zilla's screen here. Gets a tight cut. Stream of 5. Playing around Frozen. Get a chain in the stream. Looking for a blue shell.
Bill,
Does
like
not find it.
I couldn't tell. I look on the other POV. Was that 8?
It was 8.
think someone got billed,
Arazu is-
actually. Jay-Z top 2?
They are top 2, yeah. Arazu fell short. I think he got hit by a green, dropped the fib. Frozen here. Yeah, he just got voodoo powers driving through Nanas on our screen.
See, one bagger respawning, one going forward.
Yeah, I
Oh.
imagine probably Ford, to be honest, in 10 right
And
now.
he's, yeah, and he's gone past set. Oh, no, he's off. What?
No. Interesting.
Not sure what that
Getting-
was about.
Divine
Yes, and he's
intervention with the
dead.
green shell hitting the banana there for Zilla. He's got Shrimmer
Zilla
1.
back into
Sticky road here,
one.
so he's not keeping
Aw.
that in any circumstance.
Yeah, he was not able to find the weird random pixel there that does give you an air pocket.
Shroom here,
He's-
probably seeing, not taking cut,
Seeing
deciding to go around. Maybe a
Jay-Z
shot from
shock.
Jay-Z, yeah.
Yeah, Andy did not spin out past the cannon, so interesting to see who that dodged.
James coming up, I suppose he's shrooming. Boxing 6 here for soon. 8's up there, but only barely. Shroom's out here. Where's Snoopy? That's the question we want to be holding. Is he the one in 8?
No, Snoopy's in 1. So
Snoopy
one,
did something tough as well.
4, 1, 4, 6, 8, which obviously not quite winning for Jay-Z, but I think given that this is one I mentioned earlier, Pepe and Soon, not big fans of. I want to say from when we played D2 and James was on MI that he wasn't particularly big on this one either. And
Mm.
I don't see it being a Snoopy thing, so I think they'll take that.
I mean, in most cases, it's not a winning race. If anything, it's even, but it's going to feel like a winning race.
Yeah. I think that's probably like minus. I think Andy got last, also like a minus what, like 5-ish probably, which
It was
I think you'll
22,
take.
28, 31, minus 3, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll take that, won't you? Really, because that was sort of
Yeah.
6C is the last scary track that I can think of, but unfortunately, they make every track a scary track.
They really do.
Yeah. No, maybe Jay-Z's tapped into Thump Bump. You know, just trying
No,
to think.
no, I mean, not to toot my own horn, but not without me. Not without us. I'd be
Yeah,
very
I know that
surprised.
was the one good race we managed to get against 6C this season, so that's why it jumps to mind.
I have to wait and see. Castle Time coming out. Infernal Pipe Yard coming back. Obviously, this is usually an 8 pick, but I mean, I suppose it's a nice and simple track for Snoopy, you know? I mean, I don't think he'll be going for the Shroomless strat.
Yeah, but I feel like
think he'll
Snoopy.
probably-
Snoopy's the highest div like RT player on their team, so is the person kind of that way minded.
Yeah,
It's just
certainly.
logical, really.
Mm-hmm.
Pass the time kind of standard, but Infernal does come out after again like the 4th or so time trying to pick this.
I mean, yeah, yeah, but it had to come eventually, you know? There's only so many times it can run past. So, Infernal Pipe Yard coming through here. They're 146. There might be early drafts happening. You expect Zilla will be swerving over to them.
Was that
second
burn in
burn.
second?
That
Yeah.
was a burn in a second. That's not ideal.
Not sure who that was. I think it may have actually was that.
Snoopy taking the box early game. Swerving about his Nana. He's taking Zilla for prisoner here. Nah, you shall not pass.
No, down an 8. I know 8 a big fan of this track, so no surprise to see him. But he does hit the fire pillar. Rather,
That's it.
I would say uncharacteristic, but it's not.
Honestly,
If
it
you're-
is. It is unfortunately characteristic of him.
Yeah, if you're,
That
if you're
was,
tapped into the lore, but a good TC pass there does get Zilla.
It seems to be a bit of a miscommunication there. Red from Brody leading to the TC pass. This is Zilla kind of down in the dumps here. Might want to switch over to Soon. He's got a star in 6. He's close to the pack. Might see something happen. Unfortunately for
see.
Baggers, this is a sitting track, so
Yeah. And there's no skill diff on this anymore. They made it absolutely free. Even
Yeah.
more free than it was. Back when
this
they
is the price you pay for better graphics, it has to be said.
Yeah, curse you, Echo, and fixing it because you made it impossible initially.
Darn you and your fixability of CTs. Please teach us soon. Sorry.
Curse you for keeping like the most picked comps track in the pack. How dare you? But yeah, no. Shoutouts to Echo for the update, but
2, 3, 4,
Back
5
to
here
what
for
really matters.
60. Star in 5th. Just a red touch from Brody. Don't think that's ever going to connect with anyone, but go for it.
Are they
Oh.
one? I think they're
I
one.
think they are 1 now, yeah. Snoopy taken out. There's a power coming in here.
Oh, and he's
Forced to
forced
use
the
the
star,
star.
but we do see. Oh, what a chain!
What a chain,
No.
and what a shock. Looks like Ford had it. Bagger did go
Soon
forwards.
for the win item roulette, and we see Frozen in one, but surely Soon passes him up here. Yeah,
He does just let him pass, yeah.
Mega in first, but and another TC for Zilla here, kind of in no man's land in the back with 8.
Red fine. Yeah, I mean, I think Zilla, this is just a go next kind of race for him. Best he can do is maybe drag 8 down with him. Soon holding the Mega in 1. We might see some action from Soon though. I think he's gonna fend off Frozen for a bit.
I'm not sure.
That's
I
a
feel
very
like
good game.
does he stop in cut on with the Mega? Does he let what's
I think
the play
he has
here?
to hold the Mega. If they're 2-3,
Uh,
you have to like be ready for the blue show anytime, right? And even if you
hold
don't
it.
get, even if they don't get the blue and you get the blue, you can potentially make a play on Frozen here. You can force him to sit as long as he needs with you. Maybe he has to go drive backwards, just to avoid you. And even if you are getting
Yeah.
hit by the blue, you can try and drag him down with you, try and get him in it, or you just flat out just stop Mega him.
I mean,
no
Frozen
way
very aggressive
Frozen-
here. Frozen probably
Yes.
thinks he has a shroom at a guess. I would assume.
Yeah, I mean that's his best guess here. Unfortunately, you can't know that he got the one chance Mega 4, can you? He does get
Oh,
the Nana off though. Perfect Nana, in fact. Avoid the-
Frozen. Oh, and the blue we saw in the other POV. So
the
the
blue.
reverse of final grounds, and Soon can just pass them up, knowing full well,
Maybe he stops here. Nope, Snoopy behind him. Just gonna space out a
Yeah.
bit. They're top 2. There's nothing Frozen can do. He did the best he could, unfortunately.
Oh, Jesus.
Please watch what you're doing. Don't do
Soon,
that.
my
Love and
guy. Alhamdulillah, what am I watching? But top 2.
Alhamdulillah.
Top 2, and I think I do see Frozen in the back. There's Zilla in the back as well, so maybe a better race than we thought. Although probably Pepe in last, based on what we saw previously.
Would be
Yeah,
Pepe in
yeah,
last.
yeah.
It seems
Yeah.
like Zilla dragged him down to his level, which is not usually something you'd be saying. However,
yeah.
8 in last, but top 2 for Jay-Z. I mean, Soon did come with the blue play, but Frozen kind of just handed it to him on the plate.
Yeah, so top 2, 5, 8.
Yeah,
Take
solid
that,
race
won't
from
you?
Jay-Z. Big performance from Snoopy so far. He's kind of picking up the slack from where 8 has. We'll see 8 bounce back though, without a doubt.
8, on Saikai pace, but that's a once in a lifetime thing.
Mm-hmm.
The super wide one, it was like a pixel away from hitting him in second.
Ultimately, it probably won't happen. I mean, have we even seen many Saikais in the finals performance? I think I came very close to it.
We don't talk about that match, Mister. The 49ers had a new recruit for a little bit there, but not maybe in the way they wanted.
Listen, I give very good insight to any team I go to. I don't care if it's Mariko or not. But yeah, I mean, we'll get the table update very soon. But Jay-Z are up, you can see the score at the bottom, up by 6 currently.
6, yeah, going
It would
Python world
be-
again.
Yeah, I mean, this is the best pick they can have. Top 2, if you can space efficiently at the start, you just get a nice, quick, early lead. Maybe just double back on the slope down on the strat. I'll try so much
Instead.
that, in fact, did not pick the track.
But we always do this, don't we? Like,
It's encoded into the game. I'm pretty sure Nintendo have some kind of microchip of a mic somewhere in your Wii. If you talk too much about some goddamn track, they say fuck you and go somewhere else.
yeah, they know. It's like when your phone, you start chatting about something and get adverts.
Yeah.
My mum
Goddamn
getting
Google.
bloody Facebook adverts for things I've chatted to her about. What a time to be alive. Elon Musk basically has a chip in your brain already. But
Yeah.
let's see who can get the better of who here. I mean, Soon actually holding first.
Zilla making his way up to 4th in the get-go. Trip Red's here. I mean, this is not going to be fun for 8. Backs
And-
to Red, but takes the Red
Eh.
out.
8 has unlucky for 8 really there. I think he had Trip
I
Nanas.
may never know how that connected, but fair play to Zilla.
And
And
Brody,
even
oh
fairer
there he
play to
is.
Soon. Good Nana back.
There he is. Disappearing Brody.
I think if
So
Zilla was a
another
hair closer, that Nana hits. But good
Probably on the
avoidance.
rail. Kind of play he'd
Mhm.
make. So Zilla probably not going to lose a
We'll
bit
see
of
a
time.
Hail
with him
Mary
here.
fib up soon. There it goes.
Ooh.
Whoosh. No dunk.
Oh, not a mark. Maybe that hits if we're on wheeling.
Maybe.
Sort it out, B. Sort it out.
We heard slightly in the call
Oh.
there. Ford just said that Psycho is going to be 10.
Andy, these older tracks. We do see him there. He is in fact in 10. But another blue. Gonna happen soon.
On back on his line, it will make it awkward for him. This should be a pretty straightforward run for Zilla. I think we'll go back to Arazu. Mr. Soon for the win.
Yeah.
Gubin's over here. See if he can make any
Cubans here
plays.
in third. Now with Frozen actually.
Swimming up.
Swimming up
Snoopy
there.
here to offer any support he can. Not going to see much happening so far.
Yeah, and
Power coming
unfortunately,
out here. Red probably will not connect.
Red will not connect due to the ramp. Coming up
Yeah,
here.
Frozen survives. I think it might just be a very stale race until we see another blue. Trying to put it into existence here, maybe. Let's see it happen.
Unless Andy can shake things up, we do see one bagger has made the backward strat, the other opted to sit, and I mean, we can guess who's who based on the positions earlier.
Yeah, I have to assume that Psycho is 10. Mega used in 4. I mean, maybe? I guess there's no shock right now. Psycho seems to be in the best seat.
Yeah. Andy Chen at that step, he's gone backwards, maybe? Want to get back?
Quite an awkward cut from Soon, but works, so no
It
complaints.
Looks like Ford actually fell off as well, going forward now, so should be no
Misses
shock
the
out the
neutral
way.
bounce. Trip Red in 3. He's not close enough to make an impact, unfortunately.
Actually, I think Jay-Z has it from. Oh no, never mind. Other way around with the baggers.
Oh.
We just seen Andy. Never mind.
Frozen. What's happened there, buddy?
Yeah, Frozen. We don't talk about it. You
He
know,
decided he didn't want second. He in fact let it go, and now we see Jay-Z in 2-3.
even the best just they don't feel like it sometimes.
Yeah. I don't really
Andy
feel
here
like it.
dropping a star, maybe.
Maybe try and drop in the Thwomp. He doesn't do it in time, unfortunately. Maybe bad Thwomp cycles. 2-3-4 for Jay-Z. Ford could get shock any second now. I believe it's coming through soon.
Yeah.
There it is. But
cancel the
blue
blue.
comes out. That's massive,
no.
actually. As long as he's not
Blue
close
come
enough
out,
to the ramp, I think there's enough room for James to overtake. He does. Can he hold on to
Just-
it?
Not quite.
He's
Looks like
been bullied out.
James rolled out into that grass there, but I think he'll hold
Would've-
third. Sure.
No,
never mind.
It's deadly again. Going to grass that early, isn't
Oh no! Frozen just about beating him out. So 1-3 for 6C there.
it? Yeah.
The shock at the end. I mean, James just getting out muscled by Zilla. Really, experience coming in probably.
Experience, and I think James may hate to hear it, but mechanics as well.
Yeah, I mean, going mechanics for mechanics against Brody and Zilla. That's a rough one.
It's definitely a bold move, and it's just not paid off for him here. But yeah, overall, quite an even race. 2-4-5-8 for Jay-Z. So obviously saw the 1-3 from Frozen Zilla. They'll probably be looking towards one of their go-to retros at this point. I don't think there's really much left on the board,
1-3.
Going
I mean,
to-
I guess there's Christmas Court if you think about like generic kind of tracks, but I don't know if that's the sort of thing they pick.
I think they have picked it against us in the past. It could come through.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about what else there is really, because obviously Siberian Gone, that was the meta 1-3 track for the longest time.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to race 28. You're not really looking at many meta tracks now. You kind of, I mean, this is kind of what we were hoping for during the regular season. Although you're capped at 24, you'd be looking towards a lot of the
I did
More
mention
than
this
that.
one,
underdeveloped
Briefly.
tracks in terms of.
Spanish Keep,
Yep.
4F. I think that's like the 5th time they've picked that one.
We have seen a lot of 4F from them. Obviously, not picked it at all, as you said.
Yeah.
Banish Keep, this is a very well known Brody and Zilla track. They have the little nuances, the MT hop trick strats
Yeah.
over here, saving a few hundred milliseconds at a time, Every little helps. Big up Tesco.
Weirdly off. No, not every little helps. They keep bumping the price up on the meal deals. I've got a bone.
Like,
them.
genuine disgrace.
I know. It's like I went there the other day. It's like £4 for a meal deal. They got these woke nonsense £5 meal deals. Like, what's even going on these days? But this, I don't know. It's not really uncharacteristic, but I feel like I don't see 6C pick this very often. Like, I mention it, but I wouldn't call this a comfort pick as such. Good tight. 8 with a mega. Just still doing this silly little corner thing.
Yeah, just
All
because he
at
can, really. That's about it. Just because he can.
He's just trying to say I'm him in no
Yeah,
uncertain
I am the
terms.
CT/champion.
Soon opting not to get an extra item there, I guess. Interesting play. I mean, 2-3-4, soon to be 2-3-5. But JZ here, some mixed spots. The bomb actually off onto Brody there.
I'm not,
so,
I'm not sure why he's over there. I'm not sure why it's connected, but you know what? Fair dues.
you know, soon the Roman army there taking out baby Jesus.
Yeah. He's gonna be cycling through atmosphere. Best case is a blue. Worst case is a TC, and the in between is a shroom just so he can get his own points.
But I
But
mean,
no, Zilla failed.
actually going around, spooked by his own backspam from last lap, but I guess.
It's
see
so
with the
spooked that he's
trip
ran
reds
into a
here.
thump as well. And he now
Yeah, I
got
mean,
a
them
Jay-Z top three.
bombs, they got a scary laugh. You don't want to mess
I have
with them.
to
But
switch over to hit a Zilla because I think this top
Yeah.
three is looking pretty comfortable. They'll be looking for
Zilla,
shrooms here in 4-5. Unfortunately, Brody just threw a red shell away. They're going through the boxes, see what they can get.
I'm pretty
Perfect
sure
item
one
here for
bagger
Zilla.
has, because one bagger's just sitting there on the island. You see that? Not,
Maybe so, maybe so.
you know, like.
Yep, one of them has gone forwards. Maybe we'll see it in the far distance.
Oh, so hit them. It's just zooming
I
now.
think it might have been Psycho. I think Psycho has.
Think Andy?
They look like Andy Shock. Weirdly enough, I mean,
It would be I mean, yeah, Andy's the one going forward, but I'm not sure.
it really
I'm
shouldn't be an Andy Shock. That's what we got to say. But it seemed like it was. Ford took out the backsman at least on the cut, is what I saw.
I mean, James, the red does skip him actually, so a little bit of luck there, a little bit fortunate, but you know, you take it.
I mean, when it comes to the E-Date and lot, that seems to be the least you can get.
But I'm confused. I'm trying to work out who the shock dodged. Like what was that about?
Genuinely baffled by that shock. Blue coming out on 8, not ideal. James has the stream to go. He should get one this race. Farty back up into the conversation.
I mean, is that 6C behind Zilla as well? Oh, that bib. Yeah, 2-3-4. I'm lost. I don't understand.
I mean, all logic on the minimap states it should have been a Jay-Z shock, but then you have to ask
Wait.
questions. Why would it be a Jay-Z shock?
Yeah, I mean, top 3 looking pretty comfortable. I'm not.
There's almost no circumstance where you'd want to shock your top 3 before that TF cut, and I'm really not sure why it happened.
Yeah, I mean, remains to be seen what the results were. It did look like on Soon Screen he actually crossed in 4th. Yeah, so one of 6C actually failing the end there, giving the race win back to Jay-Z anyway. But I mean, if you're Jay-Z top 3 there to 1-1-4-5, I mean, it's not really what you want, is it?
I mean, there's definitely we're getting down to the nitty gritty of it. Eventually, it's going to get down to who fails less. And currently, I guess you got to say that Jay-Z are fading less.
But Jay-Z have, they've kept up with that 20 points better per GP1.
Yeah, I mean,
each
if
match.
they can keep that for the rest of the match, we'll see another upset in finals.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be frustrating if they finally took it home after we're no longer with them. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it's just going to ingrain further that clearly we were the issue, and it's going to make me quite an unhappy man in the interviews.
My
We'll be here
15
for
shots against MSF, that was the problem.
That was me and my shot calls with everyone else quiet in the call. That was also the problem. But we'll find out. We'll find out.
Yeah, we're not salty at all, guys. Don't worry.
Nah, don't worry. We're completely unbiased and we're completely happy about the situation. Dark Matter Shrine coming through for 6C. They are
another one I
2-3
called out
and
earlier.
Typhonist. Yeah, I mean, it would have been weird for them to not utilize it, but I suppose they had so many things ahead in the pecking order to where,
Yeah.
you're just falling back on the more or less meta tracks now.
Yeah,
Let's see if Zilla can
better, aren't
survive. See if Zilla can survive the start here. Obviously, he'd leave it up for third, actually. Goes for the very safe strat.
But
I mean,
it doesn't look like it worked. I mean, Brody's up there, but it's sort of.
watch out there, Jigsaw.
I think he's
Careful,
on.
Careful. He's barely on.
Jigsaw,
Red's out.
But yeah, he made it. He made it.
Frozen T-Seed, not a familiar sight, knowing the hack accusations in the past.
Hey, he's a changed man.
He's a changed man, yeah, in more
But
ways
we keep
than
seeing
one.
6C being hit out here. Like, I don't know. I think Brody's still up there though, but looks like
Brody is up
Jay-Z
there.
and what?
I think Brody was 2. We have to assume Jay-Z 1. I've not seen Snoopy or Ray, so maybe
I did
Dog's
see
got something.
Snoopy.
There he
There
is.
he
He's in
is.
3.
But I think
So
the
whoever's
king
in 1 might be
might
King
be back
Mango
in
in
his
1.
throne. Oh,
And
it
he's been
was.
dethroned immediately.
Yeah, baby Jesus said, "What's a king to a god?"
And then
But there you go. Goodbye, Zilla.
the red
Goodbye.
cell. Then you got the red cell saying, "What's
Oh, he's
There's
being
honest-
brutalized here. Him and Frozen in the back now, and
There might be a bit too much going on to actually say it all in one go. But Brody's in 1, Mega in 2. Look at the baggers.
Mega in
1 is
2.
chaining. One's
Uh,
gone forwards. One's chaining. I mean, if we can ever get a sight on who's the one in the back, I
oh,
think I'll
and
be over
Brody
them.
is dead. Like,
See, they seem to think that 60 have the shock. He used the Mega to predict the shock cancel. Don't go for the cut. Thank you, Lord. Gets the
I think
box
he's
in
allowing his
4.
teammates. I can't see who. Yeah, like Brody
Oh, he
there,
got,
but
Dog got something in him. And I think on the other screen we saw a shot come out and Dodge did it as well. 2 dodges coming through. 1 red shot connects. And try and bump on the cut. Nothing coming
Can't
through
see
from that.
Brody Frozen. Someone's up there for Jay-Z though. Snoopy.
It's Snoop. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 60. Snoop going to put in the big work here to even
oh no,
get
he's
anything
on.
for the Jay-Z.
He's on.
At
Snoopy,
this point,
you
you
know,
just want him to just hold his ground. You don't want to do anything too extravagant, you know.
I mean, especially with these trip reds here. Oh no.
Ah, no, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, baby Jesus too powerful, and that's going to be top 4 right there.
Yeah, I mean, the Lord has struck him down, as they say.
Yeah, I mean, playtime's over and all that. Probably annoyed they have to go to a match 3, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's probably got me a bit grumpy. They've gone to match 3 in the last, like, 3 finals, though, haven't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's. Like, finals, I feel like haven't been quite as much of a stomp as maybe people have presented them as, but. You know,
I
they
think
always
it's
get it
just-
over the line.
Yeah, it's just a continuous amount of winning, isn't it? It just feels like they've got a chokehold on the rest of the division. And ultimately, you can't really argue it because no one's been proven to beat them yet in playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I remember back to the first season watching you guys in RM choke one match or choke match 1 last race. It feels like kind of ever since then.
Yeah,
There's never been a team been able to do it.
I still blame myself for that day. We gave him too much, too much to run with.
You
yeah.
live and learn.
You live
We're
and
only
learn,
on
or you
25.
never learn.
With 7
Yeah.
left. I mean, Jay-Z last time decided to go and get top 4 out of nowhere, so
I mean,
see what they
we've
feel
been
like
saying
doing.
it a lot for Jay-Z this entire cast. They're still very much in it, but you just don't want to allow 60 to snowball. With it
I
being
mean-
match 3, there's less shots they're going to have the go-to picks to snowball. But I mean, they still got DS Rainbow in the back of the pocket, but they opt for TikTok Lock.
Makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
especially if someone like Frozen in first, if he is. I can't remember who it was in 1. These sorts of things, you know, your standard
Can't
kind of
argue it, can you?
bland but easy running track, and yeah, there you go.
Comes through, can't argue it whatsoever. It be how it be.
Let's win this GP by like 80.
Don't let them
Yep, just starting top 4 here. Should be a fairly average start, straightforward start for them. Just staying
Yeah.
wide, not trying to give up any drafts whatsoever. Hopefully trying to get 4 drafts on 1. Boxing 6, triple shrooms, he can burn these immediately. Might see a Jay-Z member shroom up.
Oh, there
Red
would be a
one out
red
with
out.
Frozen.
Nah,
He's
he
got
had
none of
a
those.
protection.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the force field's back up. I was going to say, you know,
hmm
those 25 points.
Yeah, it
They're
seems
back.
like 60 just have a nice hold on this top 3 lead. It's going to be hard to rate this down if you're Jay-Z, but Soon will
Soon.
try his best.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to. I know it's a bit defeatist, but you got to be looking at Andy already. Oh, but I mean,
He's given it up
That's-
4th, got the blue, but
he's
unfortunately
going
now
to
he's got a red,
be
and it's just...
on somehow.
Well, be careful there. Don't do too much.
Unfortunately, looks like
Unfortunately,
Andy pulled Bill falling off there.
yeah.
so-
Fortress just starred past him.
That's
Not too great at all. Nice little
Not what you
recovery
wanna
for the box
see.
there for Soon. Nothing too useful coming from it. So nothing will be useful apart from getting a bill in the situation, would it?
yeah. No, I mean, we
However-
do see When you think
Another screen, we saw
Here
a
we
shock come
go.
through. Shock into the last
Early
set. You have
shock.
to make an early cool shock for sure.
Yeah,
Here,
I
if you're
don't.
star out on him. I mean, he didn't
I
waste too
like
much
it.
time. This could be a good play, but he has to
Yes.
now compete with maybe one of the most aggressive players of all time.
He
Frozen
sort of
in
has
the
to hope
1v1.
Frozen pulled a fib there and won,
Yeah.
but he throws his red too late anyway.
Yeah, and does not connect. He's gonna have to hope for a Hail Mary here. Nana's up.
What's up?
No
Doesn't
connection.
connect.
Frozen was ready. Yeah, green back from Frozen soon deters away from the line. Not here.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if there's enough here to help Jay-Z get back
Oh.
into this race. Round red round it.
Good round it.
Is it gonna
Oh
auto it?
no!
Stays on the track, but yeah, ultimately it's just there wasn't enough for Jay-Z to get back into that race.
Ultimately, I think a couple of them pipping Artie on the line there maybe, but it won't be enough.
No,
Still
not
going
at
to be
all.
a very strong race.
I think with
6C
one
there.
dodge there, it's hard to make that call. It probably was, evidently the right call. Maybe the better action would have been just to full send it for soon, fight for first place. I mean, some of them did beat Artie on the line, so I guess the stop star did pay its dividends. But you want first, you want control over
Yeah, well,
the next
Artie
race,
getting
don't you?
8th, I mean, that kind of. That's probably as good as they were going to get.
It does validate it a bit, but I feel like they still probably wanted control of the next race. You know, you don't really usually have control unless you're first.
Yeah, but I suppose on a points basis, it's technically more.
Yeah, it really depends what you prefer, doesn't it?
hmm How much do they trust their ability to get the track pick?
On the basis of what we've seen so far, funnily enough, it's 50-50. Who would have guessed?
Ain't no way.
Yeah, crazy how 5 versus 5 is actually a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, but
Crazy how numbers
hasn't
are
been
grew.
50-50. It has been 5-1 in favor of 6C so far this match. So I don't know how much faith I have.
Yeah, the numbers. They don't like. they don't like statistics whatsoever. Yeah, 5-1. That is not very 50-50 in my opinion. It is not very Sean Dyche at all.
I mean, we know from your experience, it doesn't
Yep.
even out.
It does not even out sometimes, or any times. However,
But we're getting one step closer. So
Yep. one step in the right direction. Jay-Z will feel like 4F coming through. A lot of the bottom
There you
spots
go.
here. I mean, the beginning is just chaotic. Let's be honest. You've got so many
oh yeah,
different strats to apply here. See quite a lot of people taking the mushroom shortcut off the I guess it's the mushroom pad, the mechanic mushroom pad.
I mean, in a way, it's a triple shrooms and win track, but in another way, there's a lot more to it than just that. So it's maybe unfair
Zilla
to
obviously drafted
categorize
to
it
get
that way.
go. Failed the strat there. I
Failing
think soon
though,
bumped
yeah.
another one on the strat.
No,
Nope,
Frozen
survives. Yeah, Frozen just has the power of Baby Jesus on his side.
8.
But- He also getting back up there quickly, and we got a top 2 here. Frozen still fighting for the cause, but I think
Yeah.
soon Woody bumped him.
Or
Yeah,
should he
another
bump
shroom
him?
for Pepe. He'll have a shroom gone in one. I think
8 in
someone put the
1,
cup
and
behind
then
actually.
possibly another JC member? No, Frozen actually having
Frozen
the
got the
shoot
shroom in
second.
second. Yep.
So a little bit of a break in top 2 there. Soon getting a shroom, but not when he'd want it.
Unfortunate POW for him. Good 60 cool. Imagine Pepe also lost his shroom in one.
We did
So
see
nice.
one of the baggers kind of hiding. I don't know what that was about.
I'm not quite sure. Not a lot happening. I mean, neither bagger should have. I mean, one hitbox 10 over there. The other one fell off at the strap. Blue coming in from Zilla. Got golden as well. Imagine he'll be taking the cut. We saw Pepe taking the first lap.
So blue out onto 8 there. But potentially more shrooms? I don't know. I still don't see his name.
No. There's a power. There's no way there's mushrooms.
Oh no, never mind.
Yeah, we finally see his name. He's been taken out of the first position. Man, it's just very, very close. I mean, there's one person gone 8. I believe Soon's in first. And hold on
Yeah.
the 4. There he is. Fib tie coordinator with Pepe over here. They're top 2. If we can get an eye on where the
Not
baggers
long,
are at some
though.
point. Yeah, I mean, this guy is equally as broken. Golden
Well,
is about the best time you
Soon-
can get.
No.
No chance, no chance.
Lap
Zilla's
2.
gonna get a nice quick one
Still
here.
knows.
Fib and green up. Good evasion there
Green.
from...
I think looks like Andy going forward though. We do see Ford's name flash for a second there.
And he's just
The
sitting
blue,
around.
yeah,
Blue coming out.
he gets one.
I think he did get one. He did get 8 in that. Soon taking over
Soon.
1 though. Frozen getting the second. Yeah, Frozen and
This-
Shrooms here, I think it's looking pretty
No,
bad.
no, he just threw a green.
He did,
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, the big thing for Jay-Z here is 1, and then like all the dodge spots potentially. I mean, they look like they're in a very good position right now.
Hmm. Just a 1-4 right now. Red's going up on James.
Artie
Artie
getting
taken out by something.
hit. Oh, and Zilla
didn't see
off.
the none on the ramp.
I mean, trip shooters probably wouldn't have mattered with shot coming in, but still, I mean, Brody burning a bill there. I think I just saw.
Yep, so I think it was
Potentially
Snoopy
very big
dodging a
race.
star, opting to go around the cut, just playing it nice and safe. He should get second either way. Looking
Zilla
at top 2 here
streaming,
for Jay-Z.
but Jay-Z,
They are
should
top
be
2. Frozen
top
there.
2.
Oh, he
Frozen
hit off the ramp.
off. Top 3 for Jay-Z. Not sure where 8 is. Top 3, 5? Top 3, 5?
Definitely a top 3. I'm not sure if that nano was already there, if that was a big swerve play by Snoopy. By the way, Frozen paid the price. Of
Frozen
kind of
off.
driving carelessly, I suppose you could say. I mean, just driving freely, thinking he was safe from from any carnage. But
I mean, Frozen
Supposedly not.
previously, he's been the guy, you know, when Jay-Z think they're getting a big race, he's been up there like, But this time, Snoopy kind of throwing it back in his face, and yeah, top 3, 5. I guess we see why they were picking it so many times.
had a lot of faith
Yeah.
in that track, and the faith has paid off. Top 3, 5. They're in very controlling spots now to be hoping, begging, demanding for a big running track here. Try and just put the foot on the gas.
Yeah, I feel like this here could be a very, very important pick.
It might be the most important pick we're yet to see.
Yeah, because if Jay-Z, I don't know what they would choose. I mean, I know there's a few meta stuff. I'm trying to think what we pick in Tag Norn, but they wouldn't choose any of that. No way. Maybe
Yeah.
Gothic they would choose, but I don't feel like that's really a top 3. trying to think.
I suppose we'll have to wait and see. I mean, they used to put DS Rainbow, but I think that was more of a XT kind of pull out. They do
Pipe
go
for
back to
top
Pipe Underworld.
3.
I suppose
Spooky.
it does
So I
work.
mean, I like this vote screen. I'm down to see either.
Yeah, very interesting tracks on the vote screen. Pipe
We
finally comes out.
finally-
That has to be like the 6th time they've picked that.
Yeah, we
They're gonna feel
finally see Pipe
relieved.
soon in first. Like, yes, finally. Even though I'll call him out, you know, still hasn't got that BKT back from Abalash, so it's not his
He
track
may never
anymore.
get that BKT back. That is one BKT for sure.
Yeah, you know, he finally lost his one real BKT. And he does
Oh.
push Zilla. The lag at
Not
the
the
start there.
Not the start you're looking for off your Zilla. And 8 obviously just taking over the bottom spot box for Jay-Z. He will be in the back for quite some time. Burning the golden early makes sense. It should last for the shortcut on the pipe. Maybe he can make his.
Yep.
There you
And
go.
he's not silly, he's not landing in the mud.
And I think that was Snoopy we saw back in 8.
No. And we see both baggers making the strat, no one trying to pull a me and failing this when it matters.
But will they pull a
What would
Wii
you
and
see?
do the second strat? That's the question.
Hey. I mean, we can't say it's a we. Shoutouts to MeWe for that one.
Yeah, that's.
But-
Anyways. He got Shroom saves, we taking the shortcut. Big bump there from 8 does not mean Zilla's guaranteed to fall off, as he managed to manage that very well. Think the same words over and over again, but soon Pepe up here. They got the 3-4 right now. Swerve Fib
Yeah.
out of the way. Yeah, not just Swerve Fib out of the way for Zilla. Just let him have it.
Yeah, James actually you didn't mention up in first, so
8 making his way past Articuno. Still gun the game for Articuno, but I mean,
ooh, a rough pow for everyone there. James forced around, but actually just ends up making it into Jay-Z top 2, but Artie with the snipes.
yeah, I mean, old man still got it. We've been saying that for some time.
Unk not washed. Looks like Andy has the shock, by the way, sitting forwards from the set
Hmm.
for Channing. Maybe I don't know if he did our little niche. I don't know if he knows about that. But
He may not know, but it doesn't matter because he has it safe.
yeah, he understands it now. We want to see a shock this lap. Someone do the MeWe strat. Looks like Brody taking cut in 1, so maybe something they'll actually need.
Over to Soon's POV. He had a stream as well. He's going to keep close to the Brody. For someone who's very good at this track. He does not get the cleanest shroom cut. Brody gets a bit of a lead on him, but I don't think it's enough to where he needs to call the shocking cannon here. It all
Mhm.
depends on what dodges Jay-Z have in the back. On the other PV, we do see a shot come through. They call it in this
it
cannon here.
does.
Very good
Oh,
call.
soon, yeah. This cannon underrated. Everyone likes to use the cannon after, but it doesn't really do anything. If I'm honest, a lot of the time, that cannon can prove a lot more effective. You see how much of a lead he gains.
Yeah, I
Going
mean,
there.
you can't do the little moon jump. In some cases, you can't even do the pipe shortcut. So you just gain so much time. Very nice call there from Jay-Z. 2-3 still for 6C though. You'll be looking towards, 8 James and Snoop in the back to try and get Shrooms. Make this another devastating race for Jay-Z.
Maybe able to close the I can't see anybody catching Brody, but
I don't think so, but
maybe.
maybe 1, 3, 4, 5. If you play your cards right, if you get the right items, maybe you get the right situation, you catch him.
Brody actually taking the shroom cut, catching all the way up. We see a
it's
blue,
coming
so
through. Oh, but it's a blue play, I think, coming through. Getting Brody with it. I guess he's
I
trying to
don't
chain
think
the
Brody
items.
can have another shroom, can he? He can only
He
have
can't,
one.
no. Brody tries to slow down with him. Maybe they can catch Brody. If things go horribly wrong.
They can. The blue almost backfiring in a way, but looks like it won't.
I want to see a
2,
very
3, 4
impressive
here.
blue shell attempt play from Soon. And, I mean, in fairness to him, it was executed perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not enough to make a difference. 2, 3, 4 coming in for 6C. No real dent made in the race, but very interesting spectacle to see the cogs of Soon for the win start to finally function.
Yeah, I know. I mean, 8-6-10's cogs have been jammed a little bit this war. So Soon, getting this freak on, probably the most accurate way to put it for him.
Oh, we never want that man to get his freak on. Please, I beg.
Yeah, well, 6C definitely don't at the minute. Only up 12 coming into the last GP. I mean, really still anyone's game.
Yeah, I mean, 6C, they've been in this situation before, probably with big Ellie's going to match 3 GP3 in all fairness. So maybe they're a bit nervous. But I'm just impressed. I think after all this time we play with this Jay-Z team, it seems like they finally seem to be taking matters into their own hands. Trying to make the pieces work together, we'll bring it back to it, but I think they finally understand it now.
I do think the assignment has maybe been made a bit clearer.
Yeah. The big up Snoopy. It's all Snoopy's doing. Without Snoopy, they seem to be nowhere.
Obstagoon's Palace, now that's a throwback to Season 8. That is one I've not seen in a hot minute. Spooky Swamp here, I mean... No one going for a runner.
Ultimately, these track picks are like the deep, dark bits of the iceberg tier list at this point. Things that you kept very secret and underground for a while. Not pulled out, it's just... That's the final resort. But yep, Spooky Swamp coming out here for 6C. Oh, they picked this last race, didn't get picked. They'll pick it again now. It just seems like they want to play the track more or less, not worried about the spots. Trying to force pass Soon. He holds his ground. And there's a TC pass immediately to Farty.
TC pass to Farty. May be able to get it to Soon.
Good.
Looks like he does.
It was good evasion from Soon,
but
just greater passing. But I think Soon got it back to Articuno.
Yeah.
Very good from him. Zilla not respecting James's reds, and he got
frozen
for the
hit
exact
too.
Same reason.
I mean, it doesn't matter too much lap 1 here, but
no, I mean, if anything, you'd want to be in the back here. Pepe deciding he's gonna just keep Zilla even further back. Finally pulling out the green shells. I don't think he's gonna be able to connect.
Oh,
proving me wrong.
Yeah,
they're having the little 1v1 in the back with minimal items.
I see Andy in 10. We just saw Ford fall off there, so Jay-Z in pole position for the shock at the minute.
Yep, we got Frozen and in the back here. I mean,
that's
not the item you're looking for. I think he might be in the depths of darkness here. I don't think there's much he can do. Jay-Z bomb too. He doesn't slow down.
Not anymore.
Yeah, well, not anymore.
Pepe, he's going to take the big cut on the side there? No, Opster. And we see Bagger going forward. Not sure.
It is Psycho.
It is Andy. Yeah. So Andy with the plays.
Unfortunately, not much to see on Soon's end of things. He's kind of just driving up, minding his own business, a little walk in the park. But unfortunately, it's a walk in the Wardown Park over here in Luton at 8 p.m. It looks very dangerous and creepy.
Oh yeah, I mean, not one for those with a phobia of knives. We'll leave it at that.
Absolutely.
Zilla
Blue coming out there.
just about.
So, yeah, and the blue's
Just
coming out.
about.
We'll connect to soon. There you go.
Yeah. Zilla should be one.
Yep, took the shroom cut. Didn't look like he failed from the angle and the trajectory of the hop. There he
No.
is. But the red out here for Soon. If he just holds it past this turn here, get him after the set, he should be back in one.
Soon opting to probably throw it after that lamppost. Make sure. I mean, maybe waiting a bit too long there. I'm not sure.
Nope, I think he's done just enough.
Oh, Zilla.
I mean,
And one back on him again?
I think
No.
it's just a lack of respect for Jay-Z item play here, because Zilla just seemed to think he was going to get away with the back in that banana. Maybe he got a bit, nervous. Maybe he just got a bit too hectic with his item spam. Might be
So
a mistake.
Jay-Z top
Top
two
two.
with shock. I mean,
You
I don't
couldn't
think
really
they
ask for
will,
a better
but
situation, right?
on
Ultimately,
this
the best thing you can
track-
do here is probably shock most of 6 heat past this item set they're passing right now. Maybe go around if you need be. Just cement top two, really.
Yeah.
That's the most you can ask for.
single stream for Zilla. I mean, there's a blue
Ooh,
coming, so
another
maybe
blue.
we see a cancel.
Green fib,
James.
frozen, just blessed by baby Jesus once again. Look at him go.
Frozen ain't give a shit. He's not bothered.
Blues cancels
We do
coming
see that
through.
blue
We do see a
cancel,
dodger
yeah.
in the back, but I don't think he's going to do much personally. I
Again,
think, is that Articuno up here as well? This might be better for 16 than we originally thought.
oh,
Yes.
we do see Artie actually coming up, but a very, very mixed spots by the look of it.
I'm not sure if it was as mixed as we thought. I think it was a JC134.
Oh, am
Seems
I
like-
blind?
I think you might be a bit
blind.
blind dunk. I think you go back to Specsavers.
Yeah, the good old minus 1.5 coming in there on the eyes. You know,
God, imagine you need glasses. If any need glasses in the chat, that's an L. Get
Hey, look-
absolutely done by
hey,
natural
look, man,
progression of the human body.
not my fault. My eyes said, haha, stigmatism, lol. You know, making things a little bit blurry at times, isn't it?
Ah, look at you.
Yeah,
your
you're right.
stigmatism. Way, I'm
King
never
8
wrong.
in the back, but soon keeping his freak on. You know, maybe I'm glad I got stigmatism if he's going to do that. Jesus.
It's
but,
really
you
the
know-
best. Can you hand it over this way, please? I don't want to see you get his freak on no more. God. They've finally
Yeah.
taken the lead again. Jay-Z up by 1, 3 left to play. It's almost
by
an
1.
all-time performance from Soon here. If he can just, if he keeps getting his freak on, if he keeps plowing the 6C team, pause. We're gonna see a big old score here from him. Maybe
Yeah,
even
we
bigger
are.
than the one that Frozen got back in. Was it season 1?
Oh, I mean, he's got 3 races to make up nearly 40 points. So
It would be quite the spectacle, wouldn't it? You big up one person in the match of scoring big in the past, and they go to the
Would be.
present.
yeah,
the
that
other
would
one.
be. We don't need him retiring just yet, though. E-dash,
Ooh,
you know, no
Very good point.
spoilers. Spoilers. Riverside and Obsidian's Palace for 134, certainly one of the choices.
I mean, they're probably cut very short of track picks left. This seems to be something they're comfortable with. Riverside Park is just the go-to reset. You're going to see about 6 man, 2 nan, mums and dads, and maybe their pet dog sit at the set.
Soon,
Yeah.
you know, well, Soon's the pet dog, but he's in first, so.
Shut the fuck.
Just
Off
that-
he goes.
Off he goes. You know, they've thrown the tennis ball out into the field. Off
The
he goes.
bone has been set out. It's time to retrieve.
Oh, I wouldn't use that
Easy.
word specifically, but you know,
man. I can tell why.
a little bit
Yeah.
freaky there. But looks like Frozen actually the one who makes the best of lap 1. You do see
Yeah.
6C up here. Obviously, doesn't really mean much if we're being honest with ourselves here. What
It's
means
nice to have
more
a hold
is
in the front and the back, to be fair. So it's good that they have 1-3 here.
Oh.
That red coming through
Uh.
from James. He hit a few niners there and is given second up. You did get the
Yeah.
power red off on Frozen, but it won't be enough.
yeah, Frozen choosing to survive and looking like he chooses to drop there.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Soon with the blue.
I
Trailing.
mean,
for
I'm
whatever
not
reason.
sure what to make of any of this currently. Blue
And the
obviously
Schumann.
going out.
Oh,
Yep.
never mind. Of course, he's dodging the blue. I thought Zilla did a funny there on the POV, but no, it does make sense. Okay, so
Yeah.
Soon and Frozen again, though. little
I mean, he
rash
dropped
they
the
can't get
first
rid
set
of.
and he's back in the first now, so you
Yeah.
gotta rate the
Read
player, I
up.
suppose. You know, he
Oh.
understands something.
Probably not going to connect on someone
No.
such as Frozen, but
I think
I
he saw that from a
think-
mile away, admittedly.
I see Ford streaming, but Andy choosing not to sit at the set, coming
Very
forward. I'm not
interesting.
sure what
Another
that
blue
means.
coming through the Frozen. Good space in there from Soon. He's been on point with these blue calls today.
And I think Andy, I don't know if he ducks it, but he has
And
it in
another
time.
hop dodge. He's done this a lot this match. I mean, this
Yeah,
is the most
he
pointless
thinks
one
he's
yet.
him. We're not,
I mean, ultimately,
I'm not giving him those credits. No.
but I think that's got to be his 5th hop dodge in a row, though. I think some credit's got to be due, even though it was like a prime Brody hop dodge. Real ones know.
Even though our GOAT has been a little bit washed this match, we did see 8 actually in first. And
Yeah.
James with dodge soon
Ooh,
with a
shocking to
golden in
see it. Golden,
6. I
James
mean,
dodge for the
Ubi
red came out,
items.
but I think we're gonna see top 2 here from Jay-Z.
No. Your boy.
I think he's got
Your
this.
boy. He's holding on.
Oh, my boy did have it. Fairs Articuno.
Don't diss on Unk there.
1-3 though. 1-3.
But I think I saw Frozen in the back somewhere. I don't know. That track is too much for me.
That was
Yeah.
a bit too much for everyone involved, I think. I mean, the crazy jumps at sets, the 2 blues, the pointless hop dodge of all time. I mean,
Yeah.
what more can you ask for a Riverside Park race, honestly?
Yeah, Riverside Park when everything's tied up. 2 races now to go. I mean, just
I mean, it was another winning race for Jay-Z. We've been informed that the bag points were wrong previously. However, when we switch over to
Jay-Z.
the tables in just a second after we see the race results, here we go.
Our goat turning up at long
Yep.
last.
Bro
There he
decided it's
is.
time to finally show up.
And if
But, I mean,
8610 wants to cook,
he
the
will
kitchen
cook.
is open, you know. To put it one way.
But yeah, +2 lead for Jay-Z going into the last 2. They could finally break the 6-seed dynasty. Would this be the tipping point? Would they finally try something new? Or would they run it back with the same team but with more Grandmasters? We'll have to find out.
I think we know the answer.
Yeah, we know the answer. I'm not even trying to make it. They're going to run it back with more Grandmasters. Are you all happy now? Are you all happy? I'm not happy. Anyways, see what tracks come out here.
Good in 10 minutes.
Such is life. I mean, are they going to keep picking Obstagoons? That's been the... Yeah,
Probably,
they are.
yeah.
Yeah, someone with a goon in the name for soon. Fitting.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I would apologize, but everyone in the Twitch chat knows it's real. Everyone knows
Yeah,
it's
I
true.
mean, 6
King Roland,
seed,
shout out to
they
King
don't know.
Roland. Coon for soon. Absolutely right.
They're picking their favourite tracks now, but unfortunately for them, they're not going to get to play their favourite tracks, and they're instead going to play Obstagoon's Palace. So,
Yeah, I mean,
there you go.
I mean, the way we put it, right, when we're watching MI versus SV finals, you probably pointed this out yourself too. Once the team doesn't know how to what do you call it, team
What to
pick
pick.
anymore,
Yeah.
it's kind of curtains, isn't it? That's what it feels like.
Yeah, but they're only down 2 points rather than 80-ish, so I think
I
they'll be
suppose,
okay.
but you still want that level of organization, don't you? You want that,
I mean,
able to-
yeah,
able to
but
think ahead.
6C, I mean, you know, Frozen's been in finals a million times before. Brody, Zilla, Artie, maybe not as many like kind of D1-ish finals, but surely getting up there at this point.
No, come on, he's Unk. He's got to be in the most of them.
Maybe with RN actually. I might be disrespecting there. I'm sorry.
Disrespectful on the Unk. Look at him getting the bumps over to and soon's POV. But we're on Zilla right now. Triple Shrimps in 4.
So Trishina's our goat in first. Zilla, Brody somehow not getting redded. Not quite sure how he managed that, but that's why he's like 20-time D1 MVP and I'm not. Again. Oh no, finally, Baby Jesus falls.
Shimmy up, shimmy up.
And we see Soon again in first, so 2-3. Oh, Snoopy.
And then we
Great
got
big
James with the
spots.
TC. Oh. They
Our
only
little
broke the spots
menace.
a lot. Yeah.
Oh, Zilla. Ooh.
Interesting from James to run right into the red shell. I suppose it's pulled out late. But it's bottom 2 for Jay-Z right now. But I think they're also holding 1. No, they're holding 2-3. Articuno has taken over.
Did I see Frozen get hit just there? So
Maybe.
there's a bit of a pack split forming. Ooh. Zilla.
Multiple shrooms for Zilla, but they won't be nearly as effective as they could have been lap 1.
Yeah, I mean, you'd expect this to be shockless if anyone knows how this one bags. So,
I'll
a
put
nice
in now.
wall dodge.
Okay, I think that power came in for Jay-Z. If you look over the Soon for the win over here, yep, he kept his shroom in second. Should be seeing a break over here once he takes a cut. Should have a nice little lead in 1.
Yeah, this ending
Unk over
cut.
here, he wants to try and back him on the cut, it seems. He's kind of slowing down for it.
No,
It
no, no,
doesn't
no,
pull
no.
anything on the back.
His bones not able to tap that button quick enough.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. I'm
yeah,
trying
no.
to. Oh,
Oh,
no,
blue
never
again.
mind. Blue again, and
Again,
he
so I thought-
does.
He really has pulled this out the bag. I'm
Where did he learn this? Where was this?
genuinely like, what is it? As soon as we're not on the team, he understands how to do this now. Okay, we have to hit a little bit. I'm sorry, chat, but top 2
Yeah,
here for Jay-Z.
We're hating on my boy. You know.
Bro started to succeed. We decided to dip. What the hell? And he gets a
What are you-
second again. He really is pulling all the tricks out of the bag, bro.
He really is.
Back
I
in
mean,
season 6, huh?
Soon's SD card, you know, like notorious.
We're getting some
Notorious.
inspections here. I'll be honest with you. We really should have switched out. I
Opting to
think.
burn the shroom there. Interesting. Not sure what this is about. Oh, there's another blue, but it's gonna hit
I think-
Snoopy anyway.
It must be a hard-coded issue with him. I think he must have thought he was first and he dropped once again.
But they are
Yeah.
everything. Like if they've got shrooms, which it looks like they do, but it's not going to be enough. That's top 2.
It's not enough, but I think it's what 3-4, 3-5.
No, I think
Jay-Z?
Frozen was in there. I think that's quite a good race for
Ooh.
6C.
Would be top 2-4 then, wouldn't it?
2-4, yeah, putting them back again in the driving seat. I mean, 6C they're really just able to stay close enough, and on that track with the ending cut, kind of making it a bit of a gamble. I want to say online. So I guess
Dude, that was so fucking
6C rolling the right numbers if you want to think about it that way.
It was close on my screen.
I mean, yeah. Soon did manage to beat Frozen out in the end, so it's only top 2-5, but that is quite a devastating top 2-5 to concede there, especially when you only got one race left to kind of bring
Yeah.
it back.
I mean, they're only down 9, so there's no. I wouldn't say the writing's on the wall yet, but we're about halfway through the words.
You gotta be feeling pretty deflated though. You feel like you've clawed yourself back way into it. You took match 2. You gave a really good contest over for match 3, but now it's looking kind
Do
of
or
bleak.
die.
Yeah, it's you gotta put all your eggs in one basket here.
We got to see what basket they're gonna put them in. Really, I mean,
Yeah, I mean you have to hope it's the right one, but who knows what the right one is anymore.
who knows? I see Zilla hovering over something. Oh no, changed his mind,
Can they get anything out of the team here?
and they want. Yes,
mean-
of course.
That makes sense.
And that is a disgusting vote screen to end it on. What am I looking at?
This is not pretty to anyone's eyes, really. Apart from Echo. What do you think, Echo? Fan?
Yeah, Echo. I won't say any more. I need that guy to teach me how to make CTs.
That's a good point. I apologize, please.
But you know, DS Wario starting top 2 again. Kind of, I don't want to say it, but all eyes on Andy really here, unless they're able to pull something off in these early couple of
Yeah.
boxes, really.
You'll
Ooh,
be looking
speaking of,
towards the Maccas here. I mean, it is completely down to what IMG pull. Yeah, crazy revelation, but no strats,
oh,
no nuances.
Big
1+
bump
fall
there.
off.
from
Yeah,
A,
big bump.
and
and a
big
good TT pass
TC
over.
pass.
Can't
But I
get another
think
TC pass off.
Brody-
He's kind of dead in the mud here. You
Oh.
cannot get up there.
Cannot
get
Yeah,
up there.
I mean, if we want to switch to Soon, it's actually Artie. Never mind, I'm not him apparently at the minute when it comes to these
But
call outs.
We're a bit schizo, aren't we?
Hey,
Ultimately. The voices.
I think I see Andy in 10. I think 4's losing Bill. Yeah, just saw one
Ooh.
teleport off. Not
Ford
sure how
deciding
that
to go
works.
backwards a bit more, but I
positions.
think in terms of the new update, Ford will end up being in 9 because it'll put him a lap ahead again.
Yeah, I think, but I don't know if Andy's 9 as well on his
I
screen.
think he
but
should be 10. As soon as they cross that checkpoint threshold, Psycho should be permanently 10 this race.
on the low, for all my experience, I actually still haven't worked out how that one works.
Well, if the Mr. Bean
I mean, Soon again, kind of getting everything he needs here, but just not quite able to break Artie on this one.
And they keep going through all these items. Articuno, I mean, he's not using anything. You might think he has a shroom.
Oh no, soon.
Fib doesn't connect. I think it's
Oh.
landed up top. Well,
Yeah, I was
Articuno knows
worried
that,
for a
though.
second there that was gonna bounce. I'm thinking, oh no.
Do not mention bouncing when Soon's involved. You know the ramifications.
True. I'm sure Donald, Amanda, anyone shout outs watching this one. But yeah,
But the
I
red
think
here, we still haven't seen Artie use anything. If he throws his red correctly, he might be able to burn whatever item Artie has in one.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe Artie. Oh,
Ooh, the
we
POW
will see
coming
it
in,
with the
the
POW.
red.
Yeah. It looks
I
like
think
Artie
he's
did
finally
have a
shroomed.
shroom.
And
He
he does
breaks
break
the
the
red.
red. He's done
I
enough.
saw a
but-
blue on another PFE and surely a red. Soon.
No.
Never mind. There's
it's
the
not
blue.
enough.
I think
There's the
I
blue.
think
It's gonna
he's.
be enough.
Is it gonna be enough? Are we
He's taken
finally
over
going
one.
to see them be dethroned? I
Wait.
think we might. Wait. Is this enough? I don't think it is. Top 2 only. Top 2 5. It really depends what happened in the back. And Andy's got to scramble for that 9th place. I don't know if it's enough. Suspense kicking in.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Top 256. That might be it.
Top 2 5 6. I think that's enough.
That's 37. That's
8
plus-
to 4
plus
bag
13.
of points. Let's make sure our table's right.
if the table's right.
I think
that's a
we've
plus 13
finally
race.
seen it.
That
And
might be it.
soon, with the second biggest all-timer since Frozen. So I think maybe with the change of servers,
change of
6C
server.
taking the GSC era, and maybe it's time for someone else in the CTL era again. But I mean,
I mean,
a
you pray for times
huge,
like these. If
huge
anyone
last
gets
race.
60, you do pray for times like this.
I mean,
I suppose
I'm
what
sure
we'll
they're
do
gonna
now-
want interview. I'm sure they're gonna want it. Yeah, he's already
Yeah,
tagged
there,
me.
he's
Yeah,
already tagged. Yeah, let's give him
Yeah,
let's give him the get in general. Go on. let's
So
bring
I
him in.
mean, finally, you know, that for me exercises some demons, as I'm sure it does for you. Although it's a little bit frustrating, it couldn't happen when I'm there.
It's definitely a double-edged sword, but it's good to see that the dethroned. You know, it's probably better for in terms of the CT competitive scene, isn't it?
Sounds way more enjoyable.
Yeah, I mean, everybody who follows football knows it's boring when the same team wins every season. You know, 6C. I think it's been a generational run. It does have to be said, but finally someone's ended it, and I think they're coming now. I think they're coming.
We are.
Oh, they're going. Oh, they're going.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
dragging
yeah.
them. I
They
think
are
it's
here.
just Snoopy. There's Snoopy. He is. I think we got them all. So,
Oh,
here.
my God.
I mean,
Oh my.
first of all, I'm gonna kill you soon and 8 for waiting until I'm not on your team to beat them. But you know,
so much
aside
luck.
from that, congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Thank
Very
you.
well played.
God.
Dude,
Very
thank
well
you.
played.
Oh my god.
I mean, I have so many questions. I have so many comments, but I'll save them for off the stream, mainly towards some of you. I swear to God.
Hi.
Oh, oh my god.
Yeah. So
This team won
I
3 in a row,
mean,
4 in a row. I mean, how do you feel? First question.
Yeah.
We
Ah.
started screaming like a lot.
Indescribable, really. Like,
I mean, for me personally, like after like when race 11 was starting Obstagoons, I was like thinking about how like, wait, we could actually like make history here. Like,
Mhm.
as a little cheesy as that sounds, like
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was like, no way.
It
I
is.
seriously, like race 11 and 12, like I like couldn't breathe. Like it was so hard to like function.
I mean, you know, ultimately, as we said on Karsh, you guys have ended like a generational run. I'm not sure if anyone's ever won it that many times back to back before. So I feel like, you know, you talk about it being a bit cringy. I'd say it's deserved, really, if you think about what you're up against, especially with them adding, you know, Frozen and whatnot in the past few seasons.
It was
Yeah.
certainly insane to see.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
just nothing but congrats. I guess second question I have is directed towards Soon mainly. I mean,
Hi.
the match 3, you came in massive. What was it, 132, 133? I think
Yeah.
that's the second highest score we've seen in finals across a CTL, at least in that
Co-
generation of time.
Conveniently, the match where I pulled the most shocks, but you know that's another story.
Yeah, that's usually a bit
chill,
correlation.
chill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
trust me,
Well,
Andy, we know.
fairness, yeah, I
know.
mean,
Allow it, allow it.
Andy
I
got a
just
lot
wanna
of
say
shocks,
one thing.
sure, given, but
So,
Can
sorry.
I need to say one thing about the shocks. I actually didn't call any bad ones this time.
Wow.
I can attest.
Yeah, I
I can
mean-
attest to that.
nice.
We got
Listen,
a lot
it seems
better
like
with
you.
that as a season.
That's
Yeah.
great to hear.
Yeah.
Took him
We
3
definitely
seasons.
we definitely played the best we have all season in that
Mhm.
last match, those last
Yeah,
two
for sure.
races. I played kind of bad, but it was okay. Everyone else
I
stepped
mean-
up, which was huge.
I think what I want to talk about really, not so much the third match, 'cause I felt like you guys were permanently in that, but kind of just what the hell
Yeah.
did you pull out the hat on at the end of that second match? I want to hear
was
more about that.
insane.
Really,
That
It all
airship
started with
for-
that race before airship. I don't remember what it was.
Loki, it was Delfino Island and Loki.
Delfino Island.
Top 4 or whatever, but
They like
I-
all failed. Sounds good.
yeah, Ford failed the strat, so I was just going to not pulled in like
Mhm.
lap 2.
Their top 2 failed the neutral bounce strat, and then we were just gone after that. And I guess
Yeah,
I didn't know that, but it's
we got a
better.
lot
Is there something? I think there's something wrong with the audio on stream. If you want to check.
and then like
Shit.
obviously, I think it was actually Snoopy killing him at the end of airship. There, I don't know quite how you guys
I think
managed
it
to
was
pull
James
top
though,
4
right?
out of
I
that.
mean, Sleepy
Yeah, that
Three-
airship ending was crazy too.
It was
He kind
James.
of popped off there.
James threw red at Zilla, and Zilla jumped off, and then Brody got front redded, I think.
Yeah,
Ah, I see.
I threw red at Zilla, and he tried to crack it, and he fell off. And then I threw red at Brody, and it hit him in the face. And
Yeah.
then Brody's back popped out, and Frozen drove into it.
That was
Wait,
yeah. I
wait,
mean,
wait. Before we go any further, can we just take a minute to appreciate Snoopy's first season in D1, getting getting a banner after
yeah.
last season? Yeah. From not making D3 playoffs to beating 6C in D1.
I mean, I don't know. Has anyone ever done that before? Gone D3 to
No.
D1 and
I
won it?
don't think so.
I mean,
That's
yeah, I
great.
mean, I was talking to you earlier, Snoopy, and you said that you had confidence you'd win. And I'll be honest, I was your first doubter, but prove me wrong.
Oh, he was. He gave me the insider info. he was clowning on you a little bit, but you backed your chat, so it's your turn to clown him back. I
Dude,
suppose.
when James said I want to invite Snoopy for next year, like why? I was like, who even is that?
Oh,
That's fair.
I'm kidding.
That's fair.
But
man,
That
no,
was
I
some
like.
big ego.
I was like,
No,
didn't
I
know
mean
you
at
could
the beginning of the
so well.
season, I was not like this good at all. Like I
At
definitely
the
got a
beginning of
lot
the season
better
was
throughout the season.
rough.
Like those first like 5 scrims we played, I was like felt like I was on a different planet.
But unfortunately, that's exactly where you are. You got to do with soon in the same call.
I'm not sure how much of that is to do with the other team so much as your own, but you
I
make
mean,
your
ultimately,
moves.
though, I mean, you kept it close. You clawed it back match 2, and soon, I mean, it feels so weird for me to say this, but you had some amazing blue shell plays. You seem to call a lot of good shots to yourself and the team,
Yep.
and you honestly just came away with it. And although how I may be a bit angry now, I'm ultimately very happy and proud to see as a new CT D1 winner.
thanks.
And all I can say is congrats, I guess. Good stuff.
Yeah, and I suppose, sort of for me, obviously, where do we go from here, really? Because you've finally done it at
So-
about the 5th attempt or
So
something like
before-
that.
It was like eight.
Before the match, we're like, all right, if we win, we're allowed to retire. And
Yeah,
now
we
we won,
retire
so
now.
like, do we retire
over.
or what?
You're allowed to retire. There you go.
I know, like a week or two, like we were like at least James was like talking, like in the talks of like going another season. But now that we beat 6C, I don't know if his mind is
Yeah,
going somewhere else now. Because I mean, what else is there to do?
it's up in the air. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be nice to end up as winners, right? But that all comes
Yeah.
down to what you guys want to do next season. If you want to run it back, maybe try and take your own mantle on the CT leagues.
Maybe we should go win like 5 in a row.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to do super team.
Our turn.
I kind of want to play in D2. I kind of want to play in D2 again.
Yeah, that's never how
Oh,
it went,
wow.
man.
Yeah.
Give it up.
Yeah.
It's
Just
time
won
to give it
13
up, big
in
man.
finals, and his first response is, "I want a Smurf." That's
That's
great.
insane.
He
Honestly,
just-
genuinely, can we just acknowledge that for a second, chat? He just got 130 and wants to play in Division 2.
Who doesn't?
Close enough. Welcome back, EK.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome back, EK. Good times. Where's Alpha KC? I don't know if IF's going next season, Ryan, but maybe if you're not,
Let's prepare,
I
let's
wouldn't
prepare
know.
Jesse's week so you can come back too.
Mm.
They gang back together.
I mean, unless you guys have any other comments, I think that rounds it up. Very good job. It's good to see a new winner.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks for
Definitely.
casting.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yes,
Thank you very
thanks.
much. Oh my god.
yeah, no
All right.
problem. I think with that,
Thanks,
we'll
Luke.
end it there.
Is that the
Thanks for
final match
casting, my
of
friends.
CT season
No,
12? Yeah.
There is D5 still.
Ah,
is
well, we
D5
have that
still.
but tomorrow. It's tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, right?
That's gonna be
Mhm.
crazy.
Hey,
So,
chill on J Ray like that, man. Chill on J Ray.
Hey, let
Listen,
it-
that would be interesting for his own reasons. Make sure you check into that tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Sunday. I think we'll have Donald and Hazard casting that, the cute little couple they are.
Oh, that's so gay.
Mirror.
So ultimately, thank you for watching this. Congratulations for one final time. Very good match overall, very entertaining. And we will see you all tomorrow for 12 p.m. Eastern. Thank you.
Let's go.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Wow.